Good afternoon. It's 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mint Kentucky Downs Studios. The Tennessee Titans are back on the practice field today as quarterback Mitch Trubisky was back out there as well after suffering a bicep injury on Monday. Head coach Robert Saleh said that after practice, rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate was not out there today due to lower body stiffness, and rookie edge rusher Keldrick Falk left practice early with a shoulder injury. The Titans made a move last night, signing veteran running back D'Ernest Johnson and releasing running back Dominic Richardson. Johnson was out at practice today. In NFL news, Texans second-year wide receiver Jaden Higgins suffered a torn ACL in joint practice today against the Raiders, while the Giants have traded guard Daniel Fallell to the Jaguars for a 2027 sixth-round pick, and the Seahawks are signing veteran cornerback Trayvon Diggs. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news on once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three John 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Around here, it's there he is. He's Ron Slay.
I'm in the
ladies
building.
and gentlemen.
I'm in the building.
Coming up on today's show, Todd Furman. We talk about sports with Todd from a betting perspective. That'll happen at 4:20. At about 4:45, spent some time with Cody Barton after practice today.
Where'd it go, Joel?
He's a very matter-of-fact guy. You know how a lot of times we get into conversations with people and then they get cutting up and they even forget that they're on the radio? Like, he's buttoned up. Like, he's all ball.
What year is he?
He's a
vet,
veteran,
though, right?
too, yeah.
8th year, he said.
But that whole family's all ball, though. I covered his brother in the bowl game, and he was all ball, too. Huh. The only time he opened up was when he was like, oh, yeah, my brother just had a baby today. I was like, oh, really?
I mean,
wow.
He kind of opened up about that, too. Like, that was the one thing, because I was like, I was talking with Taylor Zarzer, and he reminded me that Cody Barton, before he got here, had been on four different teams in 4 different years. So that this was the first offseason where he was going to be in the same city he just played for and will play for the next season. And he was like, I hadn't really thought about that. He's like, I'm on to the next thing kind of guy. I won't give away too much, but he was very, very good. One thing that did not make it on air, but is in the interview or conversation, and you'll see it on the video, there was a bug that flew in, and it got his full attention. And I go,
what was it?
Afterward, I go, Zeph, did he just drop the S word?
I think it started to come out, but I don't think it did. We'll find out. 4:40.
Are we talking like a bee?
He thought it was a tarantula hawk. And I said, what? Dude, this was after the conversation. He was like, man, where did that thing go? And he was like, oh, it's over there. No, it's not a tarantula hawk. It was a big wasp. And I was like, what the hell is a tarantula hawk?
I've never heard of that in my life.
I said, Cody, my 2 co-hosts are not here, but I'm going to hit them with this. I love doing it to them. It's a real thing, dude. It's like the tarantula hawk is a large spider wasp belonging to the genre of Pepsis and Hemipepsis.
Oh, what the hell?
Known for hunting tarantulas to feed their young. Wow. Females possess a massive stinger, delivering one of the most intensely painful stings in the insect world.
Damn right she does.
He told us a story.
They hunt tarantulas.
He told us a story. One time, I guess they were out hiking.
He's from Utah.
Yeah, he was from Utah. They were out hiking.
They were in the mountains in southern Utah.
And they saw a black widow. And all of a sudden, on the black widow's web, they see this big old thing, this tarantula hawk, come in, land on the web, eat the black widow.
What?
I'm telling you, you guys see what this thing looks like.
I'm pulling it up right now. Tarantula hawk.
They're huge. Like, one guy's got one in his hand, and it's like half the size of his hand. So, anyway, that's what I learned from Cody Barton today. Can I give a shout-out?
Presented by your mama now.
Speaking of your mom and them, my mom, Ann Doherty, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Mama Doherty.
Hey, mama daughter.
How old is she?
Babs.
What was that?
The difference in this is I try to get her, and half the time I get her.
By saying how old are you?
But doing things like that. What do you mean by whatever? Yeah, happy birthday. She's not very happy about it, but whatever. You know, some people just aren't birthday people,
Yeah.
like your husband.
Like my husband.
Yeah.
Trust me, I live with one.
But I'm always like, don't you feel blessed to hit this age?
Yeah.
No, she says.
Oh, what? No.
What's really funny is when like a not birthday person, like someone who does not care about their birthday, is like in like a relationship with a person that is obsessed with their birthday, and so then you got to like balance that out from each side. That's how Alyssa and I are. Alyssa doesn't care about her birthday very much,
That's how.
but I love
Alyssa's so chill.
But I love.
I don't either,
birthdays.
but I don't hate them. Like, they don't give me this negative complex.
No, she's not like that. She's
But I'm
just
not like, hey, it's my birthday, y'all.
She's like, she could care less. I like my birthday. I love her birthday. So, like, I always try and go all out for her. And she's always like,
Aw. See, that's how Mr. Babs is. And I'm like, he's like, what do you want for your birthday? It's big birthday. I'm like, I don't care. Do you know what I want? I want to not have to clean my house. That's it.
That ain't a bad gift.
I just don't want to have to pick crap up.
Pretty good gift for her.
I will say,
That's it.
Alyssa can definitely do a birthday surprise really well. She always knocks it out of the park.
And conversely, I always want to clean your house when I go over there. I really have to fight it. Have you ever seen me, like, move things around a little bit?
Maybe,
Really? Like kids' toys?
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah. No,
for,
I haven't.
Kitchen things?
Dude, that's a loss. It's a loss.
maybe for y'all's next birthdays. For Dawn's birthday, Brent will clean Dawn's house.
There you go.
And for Brent's birthday, Dawn will let Brent clean her house.
Oh, that sounds like a great plan.
That's all right.
Yeah, but here's the problem that comes with me cleaning
Mama's
something.
all in.
Here's the problem that comes with me cleaning something. Lots of things get thrown away.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Look like
I don't care.
Even up on that one.
I don't care. Okay, but let me say this.
Put Post-it notes on
So
importance 1 to 5.
I have a 6-year-old. We have a game room, but it's upstairs away from us. I once saw an Instagram post that was like, you know, had a picture of a living room and there were dolls and stuff all over the place or whatever. And it was like, enjoy this while you have it because the time is short.
Yeah, kids are tough.
And so, and it was like, your daughter's not going to play with dolls in 2 years. Like, she's going to be done with them. And then you're never going to
And you
have that moment again.
3,000 dolls.
I know. And so that one hit me, it like really hit me. And so I was like, you know what? If my living room is going to be a playroom for the next 2 or 3 years, great. Because when she's gone and she's older and she doesn't even want to talk to me. And by the way, she has a freaking attitude already.
Yep.
I hate what our teenage years are going to be. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be okay with my house being a mess. And there's going to be a toy kitchen in my dining room. And there's going to be a big Barbie house by the front door.
One cool
That's a
thing
great
about
point.
the setup you have is that even if we're doing other things and having conversations and stuff, she's still present in
Right.
the room.
Yes.
Even though she's doing her own thing. And then she chimes in every once in a while, you know.
Yeah. By the way, when you think she's not listening, oh, she's listening. Mommy, what girl are you talking about when you said that? I was like, what? I'm like, how are you even listening? She hears everything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I get in trouble big time.
Who was I talking about?
I know. I was like,
Probably a good point.
that's one of her little classmates that I don't like. She just heard me talk about her.
Don Davenport is here in
What up?
full effect.
Let's
What up,
go.
Babsy?
We also have audio from the head coach, Robert Saleh, who met with the media today following practice. Carmona, doing Carmona things at right guard. JFM, John Franklin Myers, back out on the practice field today.
He
All
had
right.
a great answer on evaluating Fernando Carmona.
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
We're gonna hit
It was
that.
really insightful.
Alec Heilman are also at the
Podium.
podium, yeah. Rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate was held out again today, this time with stiffness. It had nothing to do with the hit that he took the other day.
So they say.
Robert Saleh said rookie defensive lineman Keldrick Falk is being evaluated with a shoulder, maybe a stinger. He did walk off. We all saw it.
I do not like that.
He also had a great practice.
Yeah.
He was going after Dan Moore.
Oof.
Who?
Keldrick Faulk.
Keldrick Faulk.
And he was working with all the different sets, all different ones, twos, and threes, and I mean just every series he was in the backfield.
Let's do this. Let's instead of me telling you, let's get the head coach giving his injury update following practice.
Carnell had nothing to do with the hit that he took the other day. Woke up feeling some lower half stiffness. Hopefully we get him back on Friday. Nothing to be concerned about. Other than that, we're evaluating a couple of guys for some injuries. I know Keldrick came out there in that 2-minute drive or that move the ball drive. He's getting evaluated for a shoulder. We think it's just a stinger, but we'll know more tomorrow.
How's Mark?
What's that?
How's Mark?
He was good. He went through some practice. He feels good. Was active. He came out clean.
I guess Mitch too. Got good news there on.
Yeah, he's good. He's in good shape.
There you go.
Hook. Okay.
There you go. Tony Pollard was back out there. Mitch Trubisky was back out there. John Franklin Myers and Jacob Martin were all at practice today. So was Tim Shaw.
Oh,
So good to see him. And following practice, you may have seen it on social media. Following practice, the team did an ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And they challenged the rest of the AFC South, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Houston Texans to do the same thing. It was really, really cool. So they had 3 big tubs of ice on Cam Ward, Big Jeff, and
Morgan Cox.
Morgan Cox.
Yeah, Morgan Cox. Yep.
And then everybody else had little ones. And so, the big tubs of ice,
That's a lot.
they went after it.
I like that.
that one
Yeah,
ended
guys.
up on Big Jeff, right?
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Morgan Cox, Cam Ward,
Each of them got their own giant Gatorade cooler full of ice water.
and Big Jeff said, "This one's for Slade. There ain't no way we're losing the Jets."
He didn't say that.
No, he didn't.
'Cause You know why?
He
You know
did
why?
in my head
You know why he didn't need to say it?
because he doesn't need to say
Because
it.
he don't need to say it. I already know. You got to tell me. I know what a player thinking. You walking there.
Today, number 4. I stood there watching Wan'Dale Robinson because they were working on specific things today. There were lots of out routes, lots of play fakes, things like that. He caught Jim Wyatt had him at 8 catches.
It felt more than that.
I told Zeph after practice, I was like, I think he caught 37,000 balls today. But man, that dude, I mean, he doesn't drop it. And Cam and him have a thing.
Like, it got to the point where we were watching the first teams upstairs we were up on the balcony with, I was up with Zach Lyons and next to the Buck Rising show as they were broadcasting. And I would be like, this one's going to Wan'Dale. And then they do the quick throw to Wan'Dale. He'd catch it, fall down, move to the next play. I mean, it was like consistent. And Cam looked a lot better hitting those in this practice because this is the first time I've seen him in practice since the preseason game where he was missing these throws. Like, he was a lot more accurate hitting Wan'Dale today than that Thursday game last week.
I'll read what
Okay,
Jim,
but can I say that we haven't really seen that issue in practice a ton, but we saw it in the preseason game.
Yeah.
So
he did throw the 150-mile-an-hour slant route ball today.
Yeah.
He still got that one in his pocket.
Yeah, that one's got to be
Did they
top.
catch it?
It was
No,
Alec.
dude, it went straight. They put a hole in. You remember the Terminator, too, where he put the hole in the guy? That's
Yeah,
what
but
happened.
I think he needed to put some heat on that from where the like Alec was kind of like sitting in a pocket of 3 defenders.
I mean,
And,
it was.
and he had green grass in front of him if he had caught it.
I don't remember this from Cam last year. These Joe Milton balls, where he's throwing it as hard as he freaking can. Do y'all remember that? I think it's a new skill that he's developed.
I don't think I remember much of last year. I tried to erase all of it.
Washed it all the way.
Yep.
I don't remember it either now that you say it.
Yeah. Well, he definitely had one of those today. This is what Jim Wyatt wrote about Cam Ward. Quarterback Cam Ward had another solid day and continued his momentum heading into the joint practice with the Seahawks. Ward completed 21 of 31 passes, 4 of 6 in the move the ball period when he threw a strike to tight end Daniel Bellinger on a 3rd and 5 play. In 2-minute end of half drive late, Ward was 5 of 7, and he broke free on what might have been a long touchdown. He definitely was. It was a long touchdown.
That was pretty. There was nobody on the right side of the field except for Cam.
all of the flow of the play went to the left side of the offense, and then he bootlegged out to the right, and there was no one there. And, I mean, yeah, that was definitely a long touchdown run. Let's see. What else?
Think we may see him
Will
running?
Levis.
I'll
Will
get there.
Levis had a decent day.
I know Zach Lyons was talking about it like he was the freaking man.
I came in, and I was like, Zach, man, we don't share the same opinion on Will Levis's day today. And he's like, it was his best day. And I was like, that may be, but he was still okay. And he still had some Levis moments.
He still is what he is, right?
Yeah. And then Zach said he got work with the twos. I did not notice that. I thought it was threes.
It was like
Primarily.
one set where Trubisky sat out and Levis went in his place. But for the most part, it was with the threes.
Ward threw an interception in a Hail Mary situation at the end of his final drive. Alante Taylor went up and got the football. Let's see.
By the way, Will Levis's ex-girlfriend is dating a Bengals wide receiver.
Wow.
Who was at
She's just going around the
practice in
league?
preseason game. Yeah. Remember Gia?
The Ivy League dude from the
one-
Bengals.
Yeah, Charlie Jones.
No,
Huh.
it's the.
It's Charlie Jones.
Oh, okay, not the Ivy League dude
Yeah.
then.
So it's the one that was with him in the it's the one that was with him at the draft where he sat in that green room for a day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
yeah,
with
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Gia, it's that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't she like a
Cleat chasing, man.
social?
Let's go.
Had to get
What do you
there.
call it?
She is a model / influencer.
Influencer. Yeah, I was
What it is.
I was coming up with the word instigator, but I knew that wasn't it.
Well,
might
I
be
mean,
that too.
it could be the same. One and then the
Influencers
same.
Kind of be that. sometimes.
Trubisky back at practice after leaving early on Monday, completed 20 of 27 passes. He threw a couple deep ball completions. Will Levis completed 9 of 16. So after Zach and I had that conversation, he looked up Jim Wyatt's numbers. He's like, 9 of 16. To be fair, though, sometimes when you go to practice, you're also talking with people, and it's hard to see sometimes because players are in between you and the play and all these things. So it's easy to – but I did not see the Will Levis performance.
It was.
He did hit 2 deep balls.
He did.
Maybe that's what stood out.
Well, it was just
Hank
comparing.
Beatty.
It. Yeah, Beatty did catch a nice.
Who's your other
diving
guy?
one.
KJ Osborne.
I like Beatty, too. Beatty and Osborne. Them my guys that be battling.
Sounds like an accounting firm.
Yeah,
So with
they're going to be the
So with Levis today, it wasn't necessarily that he like stood out among everybody else. It was more of comparing what we've seen from him from the other training camps in these team periods where when he starts
It was a much better day for him.
it was a much better day for
Yeah.
him.
That's cool.
And you know, he
Which is
had
good.
he had a lot better his pocket presence was a lot better early on. It kind of degraded towards the end of practice where he took a couple sacks, but
Can I be a jerk?
yeah.
Who cares?
About Will Levis,
Yeah.
just from a can they trade him perspective.
That's the only way I'm looking at it.
Otherwise,
like he
he's
need-
not going to be on this team.
No. But we need him to do something, though. Like you don't want to get nothing for him. Got to do something. Please. Please.
I
6
guess.
rounder, 7 rounder,
Yeah.
some kind of collateral.
7?
Yeah, take a 7.
6, 7.
I'll take whatever I can get for him.
John Franklin Myers said Carmona has stepped in and put the work in. He wants to battle, wants to go up against me. And Jeff Simmons said he asks a lot of questions because he wants to get better. We'll hear more from John
Like
Franklin
that.
Myers about Carmona. Robert Sala said they don't want melees in this joint practice, but doesn't mind some pushing and shoving. That definitely happened today. Cody Barton, you'll hear him talk about what word did he use? Spirited?
Spirited. Well, I think you said spirited, and he really latched onto that one.
Well, and he got in a push and shoving match with someone, and
Dan Moore.
And I asked him about that, and he started to go into it, and then he was like, it happened. Veterans. All right, more 3HL coming up. Again, you'll hear from Titans players and the head coach as we roll through today's show. If you want in, 615-737-1045.
Football season's coming up. You want to do a tailgate. Well, guess what you need for that? A tailgate and a truck. And right now, Two Rivers Ford is ready for you. A Ford F-150. That's what you need right now. You can lock in 2.9% financing for up to 84 months on a brand new 2026 F-150. You choose the terms. Plus, you get $1,500 bonus cash and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan. So let me recap it for you. 2.9% APR, $1,500, 2-year maintenance plan on your new F-150. Mr. Babs has been trying to steal my truck. So you know what he did today? He called my guy Jay at Two Rivers Ford to try and trade his car in and get a Ford F-150 with 2.9% APR. So there you go. Everybody's doing it. When you do business with Two Rivers Ford, you can rest assured that you're doing business with a locally owned company that is upfront and honest, and the price you see online, always the price you pay. Put an F-150 in your driveway. Go see my friends, the non-commissioned sales team at Two Rivers Ford. Family owned for 3 generations. It's Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
What's happening? What's happening, good people? Let me go on and tell you while you're walking into your weekend what you need to be looking for. That is a truck. Yeah, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They're going to take care of you. All you got to do is slide in there and let them know, hey, man, Big Slay told me. And they will look out for you. Go in there and holler at my guys, Trey, Matt. They're going to be right there to help you walk through the process of going to get your truck. And guess what? It's nothing that's going to be pressure, no high pressure, just low pressure approach, no gimmicks, no pushy sales tactics. That's not what they're about. They're about getting the job done and getting you comfortable and understanding exactly what you're getting into. It's a one-stop shop. If you need service, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They are the ones you need to be looking for. When it comes to the right vehicle, they got you covered. Even a body shop, service, financing, sales, they got it, all of that. All you got to do is go to 1319 Foster Avenue. Visit mid10fordtrucks.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Babs and Zeph both sent this story. Lenora Sellers, South Carolina quarterback, has no classes this semester.
Living the life.
Just an internship at a local golfing driving range. How about that?
I'm telling you, he's living his best life.
So no excuses on the football field, right?
Okay, but remember, Lenora Sellers is like wicked smart.
Yeah. Wicked smart.
Like he's, I mean,
She had to go up to Boston to pull out.
Well,
how
plus
smart
this
he was.
is this
he's
is his
wicked
last year.
smart.
wicked smart.
I wish we had that in place. They did have it in place. Just didn't do that.
You
mean,
you didn't finish.
Even
just
when
didn't
I
go
was
either.
there, like the football players, they leave, people don't, maybe they don't understand, but back then they would leave in January to go train for the NFL, and so nobody was going to class.
Yeah. You could always tell when football season was over. So many parking spots available.
With him, he's obviously graduated.
Yeah. That's dope, though.
Yeah, didn't he? I want to say he graduated in 2.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I remember we talked to him in SEC Media Days 2 years ago. That's when we stumbled onto how smart he was, and we started talking about all that.
Him and what's the other guy? They transferred. Is it Missouri now?
Austin Simmons.
Austin Simmons.
Oh yeah, he's wicked smart too.
Smart.
He had a degree before he even got to Ole Miss,
Yep.
and then he had 2 by the time we talked to him.
How serious he was.
He's at Missouri now. I forgot about Austin Simmons.
That's so
Oh
dope.
my
right
God,
there.
man, he got hurt, and then Trinidad Chambliss, and that was it.
What do you call it? Wally pipped.
Wally pipped. Good call, Babs.
There you go, Babs. That's dope right there to get a chance to go work at a golf club. Golf club.
That yes.
Well, a driving range, even like. What do you? I
I'm going to a golf club.
I would love to drive that little cart that has all the, the, like it's protected from, but everybody's hitting shots at you.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
That
with
would
the
be
cage.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
the thing that picks up the balls.
Yeah, the cage car.
Nah, I ain't driving that. I'm going to go hit the ball.
I'd be like, nice shot, Fred.
Boop, boop.
Because definitely that's what I'm aiming for. You know me. I'm throwing golf balls at alligators. And,
This is true.
yeah. 615-737-1045. What else do we have?
My first hot chocolate in some months.
I know
Really?
Wally walked in the building and Slay was at the end of the hall and I'm like, Slay, Wally's here. You better hurry up and
Yeah.
get your hot chocolate. He's about to shut it down.
Better attack before Wally hits. Wally Beans gets it, it's over.
Shut it down, shut it down. We do have a college football story that we most certainly will talk about in a little while.
Do we?
Alabama and Tennessee wearing their colors in Neyland Stadium this year and in Tuscaloosa next year. First time since 1970. I've been all over that on this show. It's almost like fall forward and stay there. I mean, spring forward and stay there. Don't fall back. Like, that's that important to me. I always bring up UCLA and USC. They do it every year. And it's so cool. Now, they used to have to take a penalty when they did that, when you wear your home jersey on a road trip, but they would
Oh, yeah.
but they would alternate it. But then the NCAA said, then they agreed to swap a timeout. Like, just we'll each have 2 timeouts for the first half. And then the NCAA made a rule, like, if you, it's so funny, if you agree and put it in writing and the conference writes off on it, then you can do it. And so that's what happened.
How funny it would be, like, before when you, like, took the penalty and they were like, no, we'll decline it. If you told them they were going to decline it and then you accepted on the first play.
The last time Tennessee and Alabama both wore their home jerseys, Tennessee orange, Alabama crimson, was in 1970, and Tennessee won the game 24-0.
Wow. Hey.
It's against Alabama.
Okay. Go Vol.
They have Tennessee has never worn orange in Tuscaloosa
Yeah.
because back then they would play at Legion Field in Birmingham.
That wasn't that was all right with me, the white. Like, for the home team.
You mean
No,
for the road,
for the road
team?
team, yeah. I thought that was
I think it's going to look so cool. Babs is like, what about colorblind people? I'm like,
Nah,
oh, I didn't
screw
even
'em.
think about that.
Isn't that why they don't do it in the first place?
Yeah, if
I
they did
think
like
so,
navy and black, I'd be lost.
But the
I can't
orange
tell.
and crimson are, I think, for TV purposes, for normal people, not colorblind people, are far enough apart where you can tell.
You know what I would do if I was Alabama? Y'all let me wear my home uniform in Neyland Stadium. We own this place. It's our home field, which is what I would do if I were Tennessee the next year in Tuscaloosa.
See, that's why
I'm pretty petty.
That's why they're gonna ban it.
2 and done.
Like that.
That's it. 2 and done.
Slay said this is never happening again.
615-737-1045. The Titans host the world champ Seattle Seahawks Sunday night at 7 o'clock on Fox. The Titans are favored by 4.5 in that game.
What?
Okay.
I was told today not to expect Seahawks starters in that game.
Oh, yeah, well, there's the 4.5. Get it now.
Meanwhile, Saleh's going to play the starters more than he did in the opener.
Good.
Yeah, this
You
ain't
know
no
what's funny?
championship team.
I meant to bring this up yesterday. On ESPN yesterday, they were talking about how teams go about preseason, playing starters and all this. And I think it was Peter Schrager said, you know what's interesting about Robert Saleh? He's playing his starters in the preseason, going to play more in the second game, and then even more in the third game as of right now. When he was with the Jets, he did not play his starters in the preseason. I thought that was interesting. He went about face. Like, he went from not playing them to playing them more than probably any other team in the league.
Maybe learned a lesson.
I guess.
I like that.
615-737-1045. Titan Jones next up on 3HL. And first up, I think. Titan Jones, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I just wanted to talk about the quarterback position real quick, if y'all don't mind.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. From what I see, that quarterback position I seen Thursday, man, I'm going to be honest. We all know Cam looked like he's struggling. You know, it's preseason, get the jitters out, new offense like it is always. But when you go back and you watch the film, man, I think, in my mind, this is going to sound crazy, Will Levis looked like even though he makes a dumb throw, but he looked like the better typical quarterback, the guy that actually stood in the pocket and tried to deliver the ball until that offensive line got him double penetrated. It was crazy. The whole game you was wondering why and I was wondering, I really want to see him behind this starting offensive line, man. I know that sounds crazy, and I know he made some dumb decisions last year, but we got to remember we just had a coach who didn't even know the rules with a system that he's never tried. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know what y'all think about that.
Hey, I'm at the point now. I don't mind seeing Will Levis behind the first. I don't mind seeing Trubisky behind the first, because regardless of who you see back there, the reins are going to Cam. That's just what it is. That's what you got to get to. You got to figure out. You got to know this going forward.
But like, why do we want to see him? I mean, you know, Cam Ward is the guy. Like, you're here. Yeah. Cam Ward is here's the keys. Cam Ward's the guy. For better or for worse, whatever. Cam Ward is the guy. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
So why do you want to see Will with the starters?
Again, is it just going back to the trade
just to be
thing?
Curious, though, or just to see? I don't know. I don't want to waste those reps with starters with him.
Hey,
that's a good way to put it.
I ain't argue.
Especially not in a preseason game.
Well,
you can't.
I mean, if you're doing it in the regular season, really bad things have happened.
No, you're doing the regular season. We can go home.
I mean, the boat took on a lot of water.
We ain't time to play around with that one, though.
Somebody asked us if we saw the teenage girl run onto the field and tackle an opposing team player.
Oh, my gosh,
Franklin,
yes.
Was that in Winchester?
I sent it in the chat, Slay.
Oh, it's something. Now, the girl's only 16, so she's going to have, juvenile detention problems probably. But, yeah, there was a fight between...
She was charged with assault.
Yeah, that's assault, brother.
That's assault, brother.
Or sister.
So Johnny Lightning in the chat says, reason you want to see Will Levis is because it's always who is the best wins the job. Cam ain't it.
Oh, real.
Knock Drop said, if the chat knows we're going to cut him, so does every other team's front office.
It's true.
I mean, it's a pretty solid tackle by that girl. So what happened before that, Slay, is that there was a touchdown scored, extra point, and then fight between two players. And I guess maybe it doesn't say that's her brother, but
there's somebody to her.
Somebody to her.
Yeah, she wants
to get off that. Get off him.
Okay. Go get yours then. Accept whatever come with it, though.
Why are you going to charge her, though?
Yeah, that.
What was that look for, Slay?
Because, I mean, if they don't charge her, somebody else going to charge her. Ain't no telling who coming out the stands after her.
Yeah, I guess you have to set the precedent.
I mean,
This was a middle school football game. Where was it? Winchester?
Oh, it get wilder and wilder the younger they get, though. So I ain't shocked by that one bit.
Plus out there in the country, man.
And in the country, in the city, it don't even matter. Little league on up. It's the worst is at the bottom because they really think like the hopes and dreams are really right there. Like the puberty and everything ain't taking over. The talent, all that's not taking over. Everybody feel like it's a fair chance. So it's really on.
Here's the story. 16-year-old Tennessee girl has been charged with assault after running onto a football field in the middle of a game and tackling a middle school football player. The girl ran onto the field following a scuffle between two players and tackled one of the middle schoolers. She has since been hit with juvenile charges of disorderly conduct and assault. She has also been banned from school property.
Now, the only thing you got to be careful of is it's always going to be somebody right there that once you get into the field of play, you're a part of the play.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody would have tackled her.
I was just say those
out.
guys with the helmets and the pads on.
See, if you would have caught me in middle school or high school, I would have been the one tackling her. It would have been right, but you're out here playing around.
So the coaching staff came onto the field, and the official, I don't know which coaching staff, the official looked at the two guys. They were irate.
Yeah.
And he threw a flag. I'm like, why are you throwing a flag? Deal with this.
And the home team security for letting her get that far.
I don't know.
Wonder if the high school coach saw that and was like, give her a call.
It had to be brother or boyfriend, right?
Or try her out.
Yeah. Whoever it was. But be cool. This place is for you.
So how do you think the other kid felt? That this girl ran out of the stands and decked the guy that he was having a brawl with?
Oh, he young. He don't care. Like, that's my sister or my friend or whoever it is.
If it's his sister, he's probably scared of her. I don't know. Anyway, 615-737-1045. Kevin in Brentwood. Kevin, what's going on?
Hey, guys. Happy Wednesday.
What
Yes,
up,
sir.
Kevin?
First thing about the Alabama-Tennessee jerseys. If I were Tennessee, I'd be really careful letting Alabama wear crimson. LSU's been letting Bama wear crimson in Baton Rouge forever, and they've got more wins in Baton Rouge than LSU has over Alabama anywhere.
Right, but one
I'd
point
be really careful about that trend.
One point there, though, is that LSU lets everyone wear their home jerseys
That's true.
because they wear white at home. But, yeah, I got you.
Blay, yesterday you talked about Chris Johnson and the motivation for the Titans
Yes, sir.
to beat the Jets. And I'm thinking, let's put our heads together on this. I'm thinking the Titans ought to be able to beat the Jets without extra motivation. Why not do Chris Johnson's ceremony against the Eagles? That way we're 2-0 after 2 weeks. Think about it. Let me know what you think.
What was that sound?
That was
wasn't
you're not
looking
doing
at
that
you.
against the Eagles.
That's
Well,
what-
also I think time is also
Of the essence.
of the essence.
Yeah, I think Babs hit on the head. Like game
Opener.
one is the
Opener.
So my whole thing is
They would have done it if they were playing the Seahawks in
bingo.
opener.
Yeah.
And that was my thing. So when coming back to it, that's all I'm speaking about. Sports does a tricky thing. Sports creates narratives and different storylines around a game that may not be of value and intensify it and make it mean that much more because of what's going on around the game. It's game one. It just so happened all of this is swirling around it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like y'all said, like it's time is of the essence, and this happened to be going on. So with this going on, when you look for motivation, which athletes do, any edge that you can get to push you over the hump, you take that, hold on to it, and run with it.
Not that you need it, but you're going to look for it.
No, I need
for
it.
sure.
No, I need it.
You need it.
I need what? I'm stalking the baseline. I told y'all baseline. I'm not warming up. I'm looking down there on the other end, making up stories. Like, no, I need it. What? The word was, don't say nothing to him. So I'm gonna say something to you.
Like coaches, I thought you meant like opposing coaches would tell their players, don't say anything to 35.
Let him be. Like, don't get into that with him.
He's a tarantula hawk.
That's what he likes. Just telling you, like, some people just leave alone.
We're going to use that now.
Oh, yeah. I'd never heard of that before until Barton.
That's a wild animal.
Or insect or whatever it is.
Yes,
Did you look it up?
I did. It's like a little superhero.
They hunt tarantulas. That's all I need to know about that thing. And apparently widow spiders, black widow spiders.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, more 3HL coming up. We'll talk more about the joint practice session coming up with the Seahawks on Friday. We'll all be out there. 615-737-1045. Want to tell you about eSpaces. eSpaces.com, man. If you're looking for a way to solve whatever work issue you have, maybe you have trouble finding a place to get your work done. Maybe you're at home on the countertop in the kitchen, tons of distractions. Maybe you're in an office setting where people are loud and talking and not working and distracting you. eSpaces has you covered. eSpaces.com. Beautiful element to this company, John Pearl and his crew. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. And they've got 12 locations spread out throughout Middle Tennessee, 15 total. So when you add the Knoxville, Orlando, and Atlanta locations to the Middle Tennessee 12, Goodlettsville, 2 in Green Hills, Cool Springs, Murfreesboro, the Roundabout just up from us, Brentwood, 2 in downtown Franklin, Burton Hills, the Nations, and Music Row, you are well covered. Another idea, maybe you want to hold a meeting with a bunch of clients or prospective clients, or maybe you're hiring people and you want to do it all in one place. A lot of people over the years, I mean, it's not the 80s anymore. You don't have to go to a hotel and use one of their convention areas or whatever. A lot more cost-effective at eSpaces and a lot more intimate as well. eSpaces.com, they've got everything for you, including this. Take advantage of their exclusive summer special and receive 20% off any premium private office or spacious suite. Get the quiet focus you need, while also enjoying access to their vibrant, collaborative shared spaces, fully equipped, on-demand meeting rooms. They handle the overhead and the details so you can focus on growth. Again, eSpaces.com today. Visit to claim your 20% off summer special rate and book a tour. eSpaces.com.
All right, it's that time, people. It's low T. Time to get that T level check. Now, you probably looking in the mirror and walking by and saying, man, I'm trying to get the body. I'm working out. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And you're not getting the gains or seeing the losses that you want to see. That makes sense. It does. 1 in 4 men, 35 to 50, have low testosterone and low levels, energy, sex drive, motivation, mood, and more. Low T, that drains your energy and motivation. So you don't have the energy for the things you love and might even stop recognizing yourself if you're not getting back to who you are. Get the answers free. Low T Center, they can book your free testosterone test and get a consultation from licensed providers who specialize in testosterone replacement therapy. Explore a range of peptides and even get a jump on the body you're really trying to get with GLP-1s and medical weight loss protocols. All you got to do is go to fixmylowt.com. Don't go to visit. Go to fixmylowt.com to schedule your free testosterone test today. It's fixmylowt.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. If you want in, 615-737-1045. College football kickoff coming up. 104.5 The Zone is celebrating. We're having our own college football kickoff Friday, September 4th at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Join us as we celebrate the start of the college football season from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with the Buck Rising Show, Cover 2 and 3HL. All broadcast and live. And while you're there, you can sign up for a chance to win Tennessee football season tickets and more, plus free kickoff T-shirts, hats, and other prizes. To learn more, visit 1045thezone.com/events.
Yeah, we don't need no good people. Come on out. We'd love to see you. Kick some college football off.
We were out there last year, and to your point, if you don't want us to sample beer, don't take us to a brewery.
Where we at?
We were at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison.
I think Slay was out. I think it was you.
Slay and Dom were both out.
Yeah,
it
you
was
were with Kevin Dyson and Mark Mariani.
Dyson and
So
Mariani
was.
did the show.
What we out for? Well, I know what you out for. What was I out for?
I don't know.
What was I doing? I look gallivanting.
Gallivanting around. I got
get
my
your truck back?
Yes.
How about that?
Have no idea what was wrong with it, but it's fixed. I love my people at Two Rivers Ford.
You didn't read the little thing that they give you, like the itemized deal?
No.
Sometimes
Like, does it work? Great.
Ask questions.
Awesome.
Do
gonna have
you
to-
save those or do you throw them away?
Yeah, I throw them in the glove compartment.
Okay, good.
You know, in case I ever sell it.
They're going to have to name one of their garages after you.
Yeah, hang on.
I told you Mr. Babs tried to call them today. Call my guy Jay at Two Rivers Ford asking about a truck.
How'd you like the Bronco?
It's fine.
It's
just
smaller.
It's so small compared to my truck.
That's
Yeah.
what you need.
And that's what Mr. Babs is trying to get me to switch to.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I like my truck. I like being high. I
Get a
like
lift kit on it.
No, Zeph.
What? It'll put you up high, and you won't have as much length to go hit stuff with.
Oh, I need you to check out Hard Knocks for one
It's a
thing.
fair argument.
There's a linebacker for the Seahawks. I forget which dude. Have you seen the truck?
Yep.
Holy.
Is
Yeah,
it
that's
huge?
right. Yeah.
Have you seen Big Jeff's truck?
He's raised up way higher than me.
It's massive, and it's Titans blue, so like you can't miss it.
Like when I say he up in the air, he way up in the air. He got hydraulics on it, so when he parks, it lets
Is he
down.
really?
Is that Big Jeff's or the Hard
Seahawks got
Knocks?
two.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but
He's
Jeff-
got a
but
remote
Jeff's-
control.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh,
I keep thinking he's going to tear his ACL every time he gets out of it.
ooh, it's that high?
It's
Don't
very
put that
high.
out there.
Meh. It's not our team.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Big
So
Jeff.
Babs.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about Jeff. I was like, oh my gosh.
No. He's
No,
talking
Big
about the
Jeff's
Seahawks.
about the
Seahawks.
same as mine. They ain't just, yo, bro.
He up there.
It ain't like dudes though. Dudes, he got to let his down and then get out.
Okay, that's
It's
Weird.
It's insane. I don't know how you see anything.
Wonder
and
how much
Slay,
money you
your
put
truck
into
is
it.
massive, and it's so
It's
high.
real.
Every time I get in it, I feel like I'm climbing a ladder. Like I
people,
can't
like, come
imagine
up-
it's more than that.
Do people come up to you and ask, like, hey, man, can I drive that? Because I'm like, there ain't no way I'm driving that thing. I didn't even want to drive the Sprinter van to Atlanta.
Oh, you
a
know
good
who it
driver,
is
though.
on the Seahawks? It's Derek Hall. It's the guy
Linebacker.
that
Almost hit the quarterback twice.
almost hit the quarterback and got yelled at.
Oh, well, there you go.
Vandy Man 82, Big Jeff's truck is massive. You know he's at the stadium when he arrives.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty sweet.
With the JS on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
I love it.
New Buccaneers edge rusher Jack Pyburn and 15 others have been granted a TRO for a fifth year of college football, Pete Nakos reports.
Free Arian
Stop.
Carter. This is ridiculous.
I'm with
Meanwhile,
you. Zach.
Aaron Carter's missing 2 games.
Free Arian Carter at NCAA. What are we doing?
These guys, like, this dude is wearing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform.
Played in a preseason game.
Unbelievable.
He had 2 sacks.
And Arian Carter
preseason
has
game.
a 2-game suspension for his
$400.
agent paying for a plane ticket that he paid back.
$400. And these guys are
So
making
dumb.
money and playing in NFL games. What are we doing?
He had 2 sacks in a preseason game, and now he's going back to play college football.
So dumb.
Oh,
Look,
he's
Slay's
at LSU.
speechless.
He's
He
an-
doesn't
like-
even know what to say.
He's going back to LSU. This
Yeah.
guy. 2 sacks in the preseason, going back to LSU.
This is so stupid.
Former James Madison linebacker Trent Hendrick, and LSU edge Jack Pyburn are among 16 players granted a temporary restraining order against the NCAA.
How does that even come across the desk?
The list of players also includes Ole Miss defensive lineman Xavion
Right.
Harris, Ole Miss safety Wydett Williams, Ole Miss tight end Daquan Wright,
Wow.
SMU running back TJ Harden.
Didn't we just go through this in basketball?
Basketball, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
It didn't work then. You think it's going to work now? Like what are
The
we doing?
dude had
people?
2 sacks in a preseason game.
What is your agent calling? Like whose idea is this? Like you come out of that game and say, you know what? Let's see if we can go back to school. I had 2 sacks tonight. I should have had 5. Like let me get me out of here.
Hey man, I don't know if you're going to make this roster. I know you just had 2 sacks, but let's try and get you back in college.
So does he? If they go back to college, do they go through the draft process again?
Oh, that's a great question.
Oh, see, now you're opening up Pandora's box.
So
here.
are all of these guys undrafted? Is that part of this?
Probably.
It had to be.
Because the Texas offensive lineman was undrafted,
It's got to be.
and then he
Gotta
went to
be.
minicamp.
Yeah, you have to be undrafted,
Yeah,
right?
it better not be
Yeah.
able to get drafted
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go
yeah.
back.
Man.
Like baseball.
We need to put a tarantula hawk in the court system or something.
NFL can't let that happen. Somebody got to put their foot down. NCAA is not going to do it. We can forget about that.
So you want to know how?
But
Okay.
Henry Carter has 2 games.
So Jack Pyburn signed a 3-year deal with the Bucks, undrafted. Got a $15,000 signing bonus and has gone through all of training camp and played in a preseason game, and he's going back to college.
So Arian Carter, who was going to go through the process, and that's why his agent paid for the $429 plane ride, and then figured out, I'm going back to college, so I'll fire the agent, repay the money, and he's suspended. They initially said 3 games, where his first game would have been Texas with no ramp up. I don't understand, y'all.
They giving the man signed a 3-year deal.
I think this is a situation for Detective Dawn.
I would love to see you do one of these stories.
Oh my gosh. Here's the deal. Fans don't even want to hear about this or talk about this or NIL or any
Not
of
wanna see
this
the story.
eligibility. No, like give us ball. Give us
How about
ball.
Ole Miss with 3 of them?
I mean, listen, if I can go get a pro, I'm going to get one. Yeah, I almost think you'd
I'm
be
not.
a fool.
Yeah, I'm not blaming the schools.
Yeah, I almost think you'd
This
be a
ain't
fool
on them.
not to. Like, if it's a pro out there saying, I'm coming back to school, like you're challenged if you don't say, you know what, I want him. I'm bringing him into my group. He can make us better. Immensely. He's a pro. The man signed 3 years.
Like we didn't blame Nate Oates in Alabama when they brought it back. We blamed the NCAA for letting it happen.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're supposed to. I mean, if you.
Yeah, any coach is going, hey, if I can have 3 pro players, let's go.
wouldn't you?
I didn't have them yesterday, but I have them today.
We are better. Matter of fact, redo the top 25 if I get this pro player.
It's like, can you pump me up a couple spots,
Yeah,
please?
because I know I'm better. And y'all know
Danny
I'm
Man
better.
82. Can we please have Diego back?
Hell, why not?
Right, I don't see, yeah.
Right?
I don't see
Why
why
not?
not.
Undrafted, right?
Yep. You might get, hey.
I guess these guys had the extra year. I don't know, because that's where he lost out.
You can get another one. If I'm a judge of a school, I'm an alumni judge. If I'm an alumni, I'm a judge
Yeah.
of the school.
Yeah.
That's ask me.
Yeah.
I won't even have a pen. I have a stamp. I'm not even making it in my office. Secretary. Every time somebody come in and asks for Tennessee, stamp it.
How did Joey get the one judge in America that wouldn't do it?
The one
don't
moral
know.
judge out of all of them. The dude had the dude had morals. Everybody else is like,
You better be on
Go
the
my team.
Supreme Court, man.
Also, how proud of you are you of me that I didn't go what a pro once, what a
But yeah, you
I
did.
tried to, yeah, you did. You ended up doing it.
Yeah, you did.
I tried to delete
I did.
it.
I did call attention to it. You're right.
I've tried to delete that.
Come
for
on, Mayor.
some years now.
Come on,
It's been
Mayor.
some years.
It's not working.
Every once in a while, I still see it though.
No, you're.
Yeah. maybe it's in my head that I see it.
I hated that.
It's the most awkward commercial ever. I love it so much.
It was singing. He ain't been nothing. Chet ain't been nothing since that commercial.
Singing and trying to look cool. Oh, man. All right, more 3HL coming up. Stay tuned.
Here we go, people. Let's start with this. When it comes to sleeping, wouldn't you love a guarantee? Matter of fact, let's take it a step further. Wouldn't you love a lifetime guarantee about your mattress? No mattress ever has been returned in 13 years. TheUnitedMattress.com is where you go to. You want to experience this, people. You want to get some great rest. You want to wake up no aches, no pains. You want better circulation while you're sleeping. The natural healing of muscles, joints, and soft tissue overnight. Yes, I'm telling you, they have it. Why do I say this? Because I'm living it. I have the United Mattress right there in my home, and it's nothing like it. You get sleep like you never have before. The technology is top-notch, and you've never experienced it. I promise you. No sinking into the foam mattresses, none of that. You can experience this. Go to theunitedmattress.com.
Circus Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs. You want to make your weekends a little more exciting and maybe go place a wager and then sit and watch a game in a 200-seat amazing sports book that has 5 standard windows and kiosks available and racing terminals and betting sheet rack and a video wall that's 1,300 square feet. Yeah. Everybody does. And you can do it at Circus Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs. Located in Franklin, Kentucky, a really short drive on Interstate 65. You take the first exit once you hit the Kentucky state line, and boom, easy to get to. Like one turn, and it's right there. Their permanent retail sports book at the Mint at Kentucky Downs in Franklin, Kentucky. Got to be 21 to place a bet. You can make reservations, by the way, if you want to pick your seat. And your price for a booth recliner goes towards food and a beverage minimum, so you can bring a whole group with you. Otherwise, you don't need reservations. You can enjoy the open seating. Great experience and super easy to get to from Nashville. That's Circus Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs, circusports.com.
Good afternoon. It is 4:04. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circuit Sports and the Mid-Kentucky Down Studios. The Titans were back on the practice field today. Quarterback Mitch Trubisky returned after suffering a bicep injury on Monday. Head coach Robert Saleh said after practice that rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate was not out there due to lower body stiffness, and rookie edge rusher Keldrick Falk left practice with a shoulder injury. The Titans made a move last night, signing veteran running back Ernest Johnson and released running back Dominic Richardson. Titans made, in NFL news today, Texans second-year wide receiver Jaden Higgins suffered a torn ACL in joint practice today against the Raiders. The Giants traded guard Daniel Fillell to the Jags for a 2027 sixth-round pick, and the Seattle Seahawks have signed veteran cornerback Trayvon Diggs. For your foundation repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Prince Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. I keep thinking today's Thursday, but it's not.
I thought yesterday was Wednesday all day.
Yeah.
No, it's
There he is. He's in the boom boom room
I'm in the
all
building.
the time.
I'm in the building.
Titans and Seahawks coming up on Friday. There was some buzz around the little practice field today about that little matchup.
Was it?
Because of Super Bowl defending champs and because of how talented that roster is and how physical that team is. It got physical out there today.
Well, good.
They're ramping up.
It's going to be needed.
What's the weather supposed to be like, Slay? You said some rain was coming in, and sure enough.
Yep. I know.
It's only 83 right now. Feels like 87, Slay.
Cooled it off. Rain tomorrow.
Friday, 91.
Oh, no rain. It could be dangerous.
That's going to get hot. Hot.
If I'm a champion and I'm on my way down here, I'm so sitting. This is a good test for a young team. Not only how you start, but how you respond. I like this. Because 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago when the Seahawks came in here.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Mason Kinsey was on fire with his mouth.
Yeah, the play wasn't from nobody.
That was when the Seahawks cornerbacks
Showed what a different level looks like.
Physically pushed around the offensive playmakers.
Well, get ready because they just made Devin Witherspoon the highest paid cornerback in football.
Let's go.
Nice challenge for Cam Ward and the receiving corps.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I forgot. Drew Lock and Jalen Milroe are the backups for Seattle.
Ah,
And
Drew.
You've been around him a lot.
I worked so many of his college games, and there wasn't a single one when he was at Missouri that he did not throw for less than 6 touchdowns in games that I worked.
I was with you when we talked to him at the Music City Bowl or something, and he said that to you.
Yeah.
Like,
He was
I
like,
knew-
Davenport.
I knew when Davenport
What's
was
up?
coming.
So I distinctly remember it was heading into his senior year. Derek Dooley was the OC, and he talked about development. God, this was so long ago because how long has he been out? But
This is year 7 for him.
holy moly, I'm old. Anyway, but that was right. It was right when the virtual reality really came out. Where the players could put on the headset and be able to see everything, And he talked about how much that helped him vision wise. I remember that and how much Derek Dooley helped him too, being an NFL guy. We rag on Derek Dooley a lot, but dude was a really good coach. He was really good at developing offensive guys.
Just not head coach.
Maybe, yes.
No, there's no maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to push back on that one.
Yeah.
I'll never forget walking into his office at Tennessee. We're in the indoor facility. We go over to his office, and his desk is on a stage, so he could look down on you.
Yep.
It was amazing.
I remember Butch telling me when
he had to redo it.
He had to redo it. When
Yeah.
he got in there, he was like, Don, there was a riser so that he was standing up above everybody else. He was like, I had to get in here and demolish it.
I think Butch moved where the office was too, because his office wasn't near the practice facilities. It was in the building, but it wasn't. His office faced Thompson Bowling Arena,
Yeah.
and the fields are all the way on the other side if it's an L shape.
Yeah. But I think Butch moved it over so he would overlook the
field,
the actual field.
You might want to,
Which, you know, if you're the head coach, wouldn't you want to do that?
Carnell Tate out today. Held out with stiffness. It had nothing to do, according to the head coach, with the hit he took from Kevin Winston the other day. By
Do
the
you
way,
worry about that? Anybody?
I've been told
No?
not to,
Okay.
but anybody missing time,
I've been
especially
told not to.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever that means to you.
No, I'm not worried about
That was a weird way to answer.
it. It was. Like, who told you that?
Yeah, people. But anyway, anytime you miss time, though, especially as a rookie, like John Franklin Myers said, he was glad to be back out there today because when you miss even one day, it feels like a month.
It does.
Because so much is going on at practice.
Yep. It does. I think each position is different too, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of, John Franklin Myers talked about that on being back from injury and how being out affects the player.
I mean, you know, the problem with you miss one day in the NFL and it just kind of feels like you missed the Super Bowl, and naturally it should feel like that. I mean, we put so much into this in the off season. We put so much into it each and every day, meetings, walkthrough, practice, and so any little rep that you miss, like, it just feels like the end of the world. I'm grateful, I'm thankful that the team has been behind me, had my back, let me kind of do my thing, and I feel a lot better. I'm excited and just excited to be out with these guys, but man, we're getting better each and every day.
That said, how much do you empathize with guys that maybe miss extended time, like a whole season or several weeks at a time, knowing how hard it is and how much guys want it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, it is a year-round type of thing, and so you definitely understand, you feel for these guys who miss time, who have missed time. I've missed time in my past, and so I definitely understand, and the best thing you can do is you can stay there for them, you can be there for them, and make them feel included and welcome, and so we do a good job of that here. I'm in every meeting. They make me feel like I've been in every practice, and so, man, Coach calls on me like I've done every rep, and so I'm extremely thankful. I'm extremely just grateful for the chance to be able to go out here today and do my thing. I mean, it truly does. Sitting there or not being around the team during practice, it just, you know, it's just not the same. And so this is the best game in the world.
You can hear him smiling while he's
love him.
saying that.
Yeah, love him. While we're on John Franklin Myers, he talked about what he gets out of a preseason game, and if he is going to play on Sunday, there's some bleeping involved in this one.
I think it's good. I mean, you know, you talk about measuring stick, it's hard because you don't know who you're going against. And it doesn't matter. You talk about guys who these days, shoot, everybody has played in the league. If you're a rookie, I mean, they're expected to play at the highest level possible. And so it doesn't matter. For me, it's getting out there, it's putting the shoulder pads on, it's feeling the fans, it's the adrenaline, it's everything that goes along with playing a game, because you can get so caught up in everything else that you make the game harder, or you say, man, this is my routine, this is what I do, and then the game just is a normal day. And so I try to prepare that way, do the same thing for the games. But the first game, if you do it the first week of the season, you're like, oh, shoot, man, I got to figure out my process. We have 3 hours before the game instead of 30 minutes to get ready. And so what do I do with 3 hours? What do I do with, you know, and so you figure out your process. That's what the preseason is for. And the older you get, the more you appreciate it.
Do you expect them to play? Do you want to, or you think maybe they roll you out Friday for the practice and hold you out Sunday?
I don't know, and I really don't care, man. I'm a football player. I do this, and there ain't nothing else that we here, you know. If we put me out there, you gonna think I'm playing regardless. I'm here to support.
All right. Did you get that?
I love that guy.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I was trying to explain to y'all yesterday. That right there is a football player.
Yeah.
That right there is a person that's playing with a lot of pride. Do you hear his answer? All this work we done did to get to this point right here. You Yep.
You kept smiling.
Can't get here fast enough for me now.
You had a wry smile during that entire thing.
Dog, because he said you always want to test yourself to know where the bar is.
Mm-hmm.
So guess where your bar is? Right there on the ground. Your bar is on the ground. It is up to you to pick your bar up and set your bar where you're going to be. And guess what? You got a team rolling in that is a championship team winning the championship. So you know where their bar is. You get an opportunity to reset your bar and find out where you set. Then to start the season, you got a team with their bar on the ground. Yeah, let's go. Hey, man, it's different. I'm telling you, better listen to these players, man. Better listen to these boys, man.
I kept thinking, like, while he was talking, I just imagined him sitting on your porch with you with a stick, talking about pro sports.
It's a different feeling, man. Like it's man, there's a lot of sacrifice going. And then go for the other team too. Whoever you're playing too, man. But that's man, it's a year-round job, dog.
Dewey Cheatham and House said Titans fans are going to fall in love with this guy.
Man, how could you not?
That's what we were told when they signed him, that you're going to love this dude.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who told us that. Maybe Cosell.
I think it was Cosell, yeah.
615-737-1045 is the number. When we come back, Todd Furman talks sports from a sports betting perspective. We have some more from John Franklin Myers coming up, so stay tuned. 3HL.
All right, good people, get out there, open up your books, and write it down right now. Who you wagering on? Better yet, I got a place for you to go. The Mint at Kentucky Downs. That's Circa Sports, people, right there in Franklin, Kentucky. A short drive just waiting on you to arrive. Straight up 65. Take the first exit once you cross the border. You're in Kentucky. Boom, you get off, and boom, it's waiting on you. You can look at it. It's glorious. Beautiful building right there. Horse track racing outside. You got all kind of things that you can get into. Racing terminals, bed and sheet rack. 5 standard windows right there at the cage, as I like to call it. When you walk down the stadium seating, you walk up to the cage. Place your wager. Then the seat that you reserved, you go to it. Big, luxurious, cushiony seat. Get your food brought to you. Look up, TVs everywhere. Circa Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
That was even more of a Ken Weaver than we normally get. I'm Ken Weaver. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. We go to Vegas as we do every. See, I started to say Thursday. Wednesday. Todd, did you know it's Wednesday today and not Thursday?
I know it's Wednesday because that's typically the time you guys have been calling me, going on more than a decade. So if I didn't have it drummed into my skull now, it'd be a little problematic. But Brent, you mentioned Ken Weaver doing that. All I could think was we needed Dave Chappelle calling him Rick James, and I'll leave off the expletive at the end.
I'm Ken
and that
Weaver.
would be appropriate for Ken Weaver coming on air.
Yeah, you could have just said witch instead of or that.
No, I just didn't even want to go into those waters and get anybody in trouble. I mean, nobody needs to be served notice from the governing bodies around the airwaves.
Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas. Hey, Todd, so Heisman Trophy, where do you find value there?
I don't. If you want my honest assessment, in all reality, I think the more and more people talk about the Heisman Trophy, odds makers have realized what the formula looks like to try and set proper odds. It's essentially identifying the top teams in the country, keeping their quarterback prices rather short, and forcing bettors to either bet into some of the numbers that aren't exactly where they should be because they're a little bit artificially suppressed, or waiting until after a game or two into the season. Maybe you get one of these contenders to lose early, and that's where you'll be able to identify some opportunity and upside. I mean, the only guy that I've bet, and again, still not sure he's going to win the starting job, is Keelan Russell at Alabama, knowing what that offense is capable of doing with a potentially leaky defense. And if he were to go out there, put some big games on the books, I could see that number shortening. But full disclosure here, I mean, Arch Manning, when you look at him being the second shot on the board, at least at most books, behind only C.J. Carr, if Arch leads Texas to a victory against Ohio State, and Texas is going to be a short favorite for that game, most likely in September 12th, the number is going to crash on Arch. And I think that's the one player that if you really believe in, you might want to get a little bit of exposure to him now, because I can't see the number getting longer unless they really get blown out and Arch has to work from off the pace through the SEC.
The Alabama quarterback that's not even named the starter yet?
Keelan Russell. Well, I will say this, Todd.
That is absolutely correct, Don. And I'm willing to basically admit that being the fact. So if Austin Mack gets named the starting quarterback, that'll be a ticket that goes in the circular file even before we see Alabama kick off against ECU.
Yeah, Chris Lowe, who we trust from On3.com, the other day said Keelan Russell, he'd be shocked if he wasn't the quarterback. So
that makes two of us from the intel I've gotten from about 6 weeks ago.
There you go. All right. Well, we start with Heisman Trophy. We'll get to the NFL, I guess. Are you doing anything on Major League Baseball at this point as they get closer?
Absolutely not, but I will say I did explore one bet earlier today, more as a dart throw than anything else, and it was in the futures market. I think the San Diego Padres at a price tag right around 50-1 to win the whole thing, and then you can kind of cut that number in half when you look at the National League. Maybe a team worth watching if you believe that the Dodgers are vulnerable, that PCA can't keep up this ridiculous clip, either on the offensive or defensive side, and maybe the National League a little bit more wide open, but it is the Padres. They don't fear the Dodgers, but they also don't fear losing to inferior opposition. So keep that in mind. And I think when you're looking at the American League, arguably as wide open as it's ever been, I know the Yankees are the short shot, but if they don't get Aaron Judge back in the mix to anchor the middle of the lineup, there's no Max Fried now, who I think will be out longer than the Yankees want to let on. While I really trust that pitching staff, I'm not sure how they can cobble together runs. So you may be able to find a team a little bit further down the board to come out of the American League.
For people that don't know, you mentioned PCA. By the way, the Cubs White Sox the last two nights postseason feel for sure. But PCA with what were you going to say?
No, I was saying must-see TV, and it's rare to see the North and South Siders playing meaningful baseball this deep into the season. So I know it's really been a treat for Chicagoans to watch, and how polarizing, relatively speaking, that rivalry can get when both those teams are playing capable and competent baseball.
PCA with a leadoff homer 2 days ago, a game winner walk-off shot in the same game, his first of his life, not just career, his life, and then led off yesterday with another homer. I mean, just absolutely crazy.
I mean, he didn't do it on the first pitch yesterday, so I don't know what he's doing. Apparently wanted people to have a chance to grab a little old style and get to their seats at Wrigley. But as a result of that, I mean, PCA is now the odds-on favorite to a National League MVP. He's moved out to right around $1.60 favorite over Shohei. So it'll be interesting to see if Shohei gets reinserted in the rotation like the Dodgers have kind of told us he will be, what a couple of starts could do to potentially shrink those odds, or maybe even see that gap continue to widen as voters may look for any reason they can not to vote Shohei Shohei NL MVP, given he'll probably win it 10 out of the next 12 years.
You mentioned Chicago favorite, old style. Where do you come down on the whole Malort situation?
I mean, look, I'm not a Malort guy. I'm not an old style guy, but I will always be a Cubby Bear guy if you're going to Wrigley Field for a day baseball game.
All right, Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas.
There, you
want to go to the NFL or do you want to do NASCAR?
No, swing to the NFL. Now, I like to ask this, Todd Father, every year, because at the end of the year, we always start back by saying, well, you remember at the beginning of the year, so much was on his shoulders. Justin Herbert and these Chargers. What can we expect of this bunch?
Well, it all depends on how many more offensive linemen they're going to lose between now and week one.
Every year, Todd.
Of the regular season. Full disclosure there, Slay. That did lead me to a bet. Did take a little bit of the Arizona Cardinals plus 10.5 week one against the Chargers. I think it's a big number to ask the Chargers to go out there and win by that kind of margin. It won't be for the faint of heart betting Arizona, especially early in the season, so I can understand if people are recoiling in disgust as they're driving home from work around the Nashville area. But this is a Chargers team that I think you have to like from a talent standpoint. I mean, look, Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt, if they're out there, building blocks of the offensive line. That go a long way that Justin Herbert played without last year. Weaponry-wise, you're going to get a healthier Ladd McConkey, O'Marion Hampton, second year in the system, not dealing with lower body injuries. So those pieces give you reason for optimism. And I'm not necessarily in love with what this team has defensively. I think losing Jesse Minter as defensive coordinator, it's really tough to quantify early in the season. And they play in one of the more difficult divisions in the entire league. Plus that schedule after the first 2 weeks starts to get considerably more difficult. So I'm going to take a wait-and-see approach with the Chargers. I know they're commanding a ton of respect in the betting market, and I think a lot of football fans, if they don't have an allegiance to another franchise, would finally like to see Justin Herbert and this much-maligned bunch break through. But until I actually see it, it's hard for me to put my hard-earned money in the Chargers from a season-long standpoint.
That's tough, Todd Father. So more so, you just don't think the Chargers can get it done more than you thinking that Arizona can go in there and be better than what we
you're in a position where you need Jacoby Brissett to go do things for you.
Well, yeah, but I also have Jacoby Brissett with a 10.5-point head start. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Arizona is going to pull the outright upset. But I think it's a big ask for any NFL team to go out there and win week one by margin, knowing how few reps these teams get and how tough it is for any of these sides to be able to hit the ground running week one when a lot of these teams are still feeling themselves and the bad teams don't know they're bad. And the good teams may take a little while to figure out exactly where their strengths and weaknesses are.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know if it makes sense, but I hear him. Detroit, New Orleans. So you're going the same path with that one too. That's something.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not going the same path. Every game isn't created equally here, Slay. I think this Saints team is being a little bit overblown in the betting market. People falling in love with what they saw from Tyler Shuck down the stretch of last season when he kind of threw his hat into the ring as a potential dark horse MVP. But dig into the opponents that they were able to beat during that finishing kick, and I'm not sure some of that necessarily carries over. Well, I don't love Detroit this season like some folks do. I know they play one of the softest schedules, and there's reason for people to believe that Detroit will get back to being the top dog in the NFC North as a result. This is a game that I really don't want to get involved in from a side perspective, with Detroit laying a full touchdown, asking them to win by margin. Plus, this is now a Saints team that's going to be down its second primary offensive weapon in Jordan Tyson. We'll see when he comes back from that hamstring injury. Chris Olave, is a true alpha in the room, but we know he's only a hit away from missing some time himself. So I'm going to use this game more as a measuring stick as it stands now. Granted, it's all subject to change 3+ weeks down the road, but I will not be getting involved with a side between the Saints and Lions week one.
Titans preseason game last week, change your mind at all on futures for the Titans?
We swapped some text on that one.
Yeah, do I want to sell my stock in the Tennessee Titans? Because when you're playing your starters against second and third teamers for the 49ers and still can't find a level of separation, it's not a ringing endorsement for where Tennessee is, but I understand there can be some growing pains when you're learning a new offensive system. They were able to at least hold on for a game that I'm sure put most Titans fans to sleep in the second half with a 19-13 win in the Bay Area. We've seen the Titans take money, getting back from 2 out to 4.5 and 4, where the market currently sits. I mean, Seattle wasn't exactly great by any stretch of the imagination with Drew Lock and Jalen Milroe against the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm not looking to lay a number here with the Titans, regardless of how much we're going to see their first-teamers against some of the depth, because with this Seahawks team defensively, look, if the Titans could move the football against the 49ers depth, Seattle is significantly deeper on that side of the ball, and I think it'll serve as a little bit more of a test. And at the same time, I want no part of expecting good things to happen for the Tennessee Titans deep into the second half if Will Levis gets any meaningful snaps.
He had a good day at practice, allegedly.
Yeah,
today.
he was 9 of 6. He was 9 of 16.
I've heard this since he was drafted. I've heard this since he was drafted. He had good days in practice. So I'll believe it when it translates into football, where you can actually win or lose money in some cases.
Great point.
He was 9 of 16 today.
Great point.
Were you out there? Did you monitor his ADOT and look at
like a lot of people,
all of the underlying metrics? Can I go into the NFL Next Gen stats and see what the average separation window that he was throwing into looked like?
Yeah, no, a lot of people here thought that he did spectacularly well, and he was the story coming out of practice. I was like, were y'all watching the same practice I was watching?
I mean, that's what they say. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And apparently Will Levis blinders are a very real thing throughout the Nashville area.
You should hear some of the calls we get.
All right, we spent a lot of time on this.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad I don't. I mean, I've taken some of those calls when I've had the privilege of sitting in studio with you guys. As much as I love all the listeners and the way they interact on social media, I'm glad I only have to field questions from the 3 of you, or I should say 2 of you, because sometimes I feel better off I don't have to talk to Slay.
I know you're over there squirming in your seat when you don't hear from me, Todd Father.
I'm always nervous, Slay. You know, I'm not quite as nervous in terms of what comes out of your mouth as it was learning the radio the hard way with Blaine back in the day. But I miss some of those discussions I get to have with Mr. Bishop.
All right, so this was a big discussion yesterday. We have labeled, Don hasn't jumped on with us on this deal, but Slay and I have labeled the game against the Jets as must win, even though it's the opener. Titans a 2.5-point favorite.
Game one of a 17-game season.
Yeah, it's week one. So if we're talking must win, yes, would it help morale around the locker room and have this Titans team believing that, hey, look, we can go out there and beat a living, breathing opponent and maybe have something to be excited about? Yes, 100%. But do I think the season crashes and burns if they don't beat the Jets week one? Absolutely not. It's a level of resilience. There are going to be some ups and downs for how this Titans offense looks like, breaking in so many new pieces. We'll see if the defense can trend in the right direction. But if you guys think I'm going to sit here and rubber stamp laying points with the Tennessee Titans against another NFL franchise until I can see them go out there and execute for 4 quarters, you guys don't know me nearly well enough.
So what do you think about that 2.5-point line there?
That I'd be willing to bet the Jets at +3 just out of principle if it got to a full field goal, knowing that both of these teams have a lot to prove and to figure out if they can get out of their own way.
And see, Todd Father, that's the reason it's a must-win, because of that right there. Like, to think that a 3-14 team coming in on another 3-14 team on a road game for them, that you going with the road team, that right there is the reason why it's a must-win game. I'm telling you.
Slay, neither one of these teams has Super Bowl aspirations, so, you know, let's tone down the narrative just a touch. And when I look at this betting market right now, if the Titans do get out to a full field goal favorite, I do not give anywhere close to 2.5 points for home field advantage. Sorry, Titans fans. Not the case in that building. So it tells me that there is a marked difference between these two teams. I actually like a lot of what the Jets have done to kind of fortify their offense. I think defensively it's a team that'll head in the right direction. So no, I want no part of laying points with the Titans, because you guys know as well as I do that if we lay points with Tennessee, this game is going to fall 17-16. Titans will find a way to win and still find a way not to cover.
Todd Father, you helped me in every way, every form and fashion that you possibly could right there. And thank you.
No problem. I figure you already have the Titans -7.5 and 10.5 alternate numbers already built into par Slays going to Tennessee Volunteer Game of the Year numbers already out there.
You've heard of the Slay Casino.
I have heard of the Slay Casino. It's the only casino in the land where the math is always changing and the player somehow gets the best of it all the time.
And we've got open arms for you anytime you're willing to come in, Todd Father. We'll give you your own marker, big guy.
I appreciate that. I'll need a marker, and I want to know what my casino rewards do get me. Hopefully it's a free night stay, and I can go to the Slay Casino buffet where all the food won't give me salmonella or listeria.
No, you can stay at Slay's house.
Yeah, no, we got a spot on the top floor. It's It's on the roof.
I appreciate that. Is the casino open 24 hours?
Absolutely.
Can I play 3-2 blackjack until 3 or 4 in the morning if my heart desires?
Yes, but and once it gets past midnight, you have to write it on a piece of paper and slide it under the door. Somebody do it.
I'm not sure if that sounds like favorable rules for the player in all of this, but I figure the liquor license doesn't serve adult beverages past midnight.
Any other preseason games this week you're looking at?
You know, honestly, guys, I haven't bet any preseason games for what I would call a substantial position. Did play a few crumbs on the Los Angeles Chargers tomorrow night for their game against the 49ers. I like their quarterback rotation a little bit better, and I think this Chargers team has as much depth as the 49ers. San Francisco, in my opinion, just needs to get out of this game unscathed. I think the Chargers will feel the same way. But knowing Trey Lance and DJ, Ungole, or however I pronounce it. Ungole. We'll pronounce it DJU until he can earn a starting job because I forgot it as soon as he left Clemson to head over to Florida State. I think those guys give them a little bit more of a puncher's chance, but purely a numbers play. Took the 1.5 there for some crumbs. Not nearly as bullish on anything right now for preseason week 2 as I was at this point last week.
Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas. So all the talking heads on ESPN were talking yesterday about how much they love the Dallas Cowboys, and now is the time for the Dallas Cowboys, who haven't been they haven't been in the Super Bowl since the mid-'90s. Are you buying in on the Dallas Cowboys, Todd?
Speaking of all the talking heads at ESPN, I thought there were only 2 of them now. I thought Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee are the only 2 people that are allowed to appear on any show.
Every show. Yeah.
Correct. Any studio show. If they don't have Stephen A. or you don't have Pat McAfee, does the studio show really actually exist anywhere?
They just added Pat to a Monday Night Countdown.
It's exactly what none of us needed in the grand scheme of things. Monday night was supposed to be a chance for all of us to collect our collective breath after college game day. But again, I don't want to offend the sensibilities of Dawn or Slay, who also command paychecks from the worldwide leader over there. So in terms of the Cowboys and the way that they stack up, I am actually a little bit of a buyer for the Cowboys within the division. Do I have them power rated on the same level as the Philadelphia Eagles? No. I think Philadelphia's floor is higher than what you're going to get from Dallas. But if this offense can be a shell of what it was early in the season last year, I think the defense takes a step in the right direction. And I really believe the Cowboys at a price right around 2-1 worth a modest investment would feel more comfortable betting them to win the division, hoping that everything goes right, more so than laying a price to bet them over their win total to get to 10.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Todd.
Who do you have winning the AFC South? Is it Houston?
It is Houston. It is the Houston Texans, and I have actually made that bet at any price better than plus 115. I would endorse. My number's a little bit better in pocket, but I still think there is value to be found at plus 115 or better, even after losing Jaden Higgins to a torn ACL, which will be a big blow to one of the more underappreciated receiver rooms in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
That was tough. That happened today, for those that didn't see that story.
Ugly.
And, he speaking of Jaden Higgins, produced career highs last season with 35 receptions, 428 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Also, Alvin Kamara out for at least a month due to a sprained MCL.
I'm not sure he was going to feature prominently. It'll impact more of the fantasy football nostalgia more than anything else, but it just means Mr. ETN will take over, and I think it could end up for the Saints being addition by subtraction, not trying to force touches to Alvin Kamara.
Right. Passing game and running. Yeah. I like ETN. So.
NASCAR, Sunday, New Hampshire.
My sport. Here we go. Top 5.
Joey Logano won last week.
Joey Logano won last week.
Logano.
Logano.
It's Logano. Logano.
He said Galano. It's like a crime boss.
Flat oval in New Hampshire, Slay. What do you got for me, brother?
And what we going with the flat over in New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
Yeah. No, I couldn't hear what you were saying, Tom. You want me to give you a good answer, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Dawn and Brent can hear exactly what I'm saying. Apparently, you have a different connection than everybody else in the studio with you.
Her headphones are different than mine.
Yeah, I gathered that.
And so I'm gonna go this time, Top Father. Like when I'm breaking it down, I'm just going to go. Man, I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
Scott Dixon again?
No, I'm past him. He done let me down 2 minutes. I'm gonna go Christopher Bell, man. Let him get up there and get some work in.
Then you know what? I can't argue with you, New Hampshire. I mean, these are the tracks where Christopher Bell performs real well. We've seen Team Penske really come on, so I think you do get one of the favorites to emerge this week. So you could do a little bit worse than betting the 20-car Christopher Bell to finally break through and win one of these races. I figure you keep betting him every week. Eventually, he's got to get to victory lane and get a little bit good luck. So maybe he needed the Parsley stamp of approval to get the 20-car into victory lane and be holding that giant lobster if he's able to go out there and win in Loud, New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, we like lobsters.
You don't want to eat that big one, though, that they have in victory lane. From what I've been told, not that tasty. The bigger they are, they're a little bit more for show.
Yeah, we usually give ours away when we win that one.
It's a joke in there somewhere.
Me and
If Christopher Bell came in here and hit us in the face, would you know who he was?
You wouldn't.
No.
I would.
No. Slay would not. Slay would not.
I wouldn't even.
Me and C-Bell, y'all know him by that. Me and C-Bell, listen, we already got some. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what me and C-Bell got going on. Top Father, let us know if you want to come party with us after we go through victory.
You know, I appreciate that, Slay, because I'm just going to start rattling off random drivers to see if you figure out if they're actually a NASCAR driver, IndyCar driver, F1 driver, or someone I completely made up before coming on air.
Give me 2 names real quick.
I mean, what sport does Kimi Antonelli drive in?
Oh, Antonelli, everybody know that's us, Indy.
No, that's wrong. It's F1. So we're done.
That's F1. That's F1. I said Indy F1.
No. Indy is not the same as F1.
No, I'm doing the ABCs if you go backwards.
I would have settled for not NASCAR and given you, partial credit for that, much like Lenora Sellers is going to be able to get for his internships. Apparently, he's not going to take classes down there in Columbia.
Everybody knows when you put the Ellie on there, like Italians and stuff, they go with the F1. Everybody know that, Top Father.
Or Indy.
But you didn't go with that. You went with Indy.
I did.
So everybody might know that, and you didn't know that.
Man, everybody know that.
No, well, you didn't.
Except the only one of the 4 of us who actually lived in Italy for any extended period of time.
I said it late. I said it late, dog. I said it late.
Although Babs wants to live there.
I was saying I'm going to answer independently, and I'm picking F1.
No, you already gave the wrong answer. You don't get to renege when you go on Jeopardy. You give a wrong answer. Go, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You cut me off before I finished, Alex Trebek. Not how things work.
Rest in peace.
Speaking of which, Slay, how come if ESPN did a whole Jeopardy thing, you didn't get a chance to appear on there is what I want to know.
Ain't that crazy?
I mean, look, you're good enough for Big Monday College basketball, but you're not good enough to go on ESPN Jeopardy?
They substituted me to the Patriot games for
You're better off going on ESPN Jeopardy than going to Patriot games to watch kids shoot Pop-A-Shot that have as much aspiration of turning pro in basketball in any capacity as I did as a 16-year-old.
Those athletes of America, Top Father. Leave them alone.
They're athletes of something, but I'm not sure they're the elite athletes we're going to see performing wearing the red, white, and blue on the Olympic stage anytime soon.
Todd. All right, there he is. He's Todd Father. Or Todd Furman. You can follow him on X, Todd Furman. Thank you, Todd. We'll talk with you next Wednesday, not Thursday. Yes.
Yeah, Wednesday. Always Wednesday, Brett.
Wednesday. Thank you. I mean, Todd's been on 3HL since 2010.
Since the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longest run again.
And still, I ask every week, what day is Furman?
The first guest ever on 3HL was actually Blaine's mom. It was Blaine's mom because Blaine answered on the very first show, Blaine answered his cell phone and put her into a microphone without telling her she was on a microphone.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That was hilarious. R.I.P. Blaine's mom. Also, the first guest that was booked on 3HL, Lorenzo Neal, Low Daddy. And then Todd Furman. You really think you got that right, huh?
I do.
No, he did not.
When we
I
come
love
back,
you, Slay, but no.
When we come back, I had a chance to visit with Titans linebacker Cody Barton. That's next, 3HL.
All right, good people. This is your opportunity to set up what you know to be the ultimate gift. That's right. Anytime. It's the gift that usually keeps on giving, whether it's a massage, manicure, pedicure, sunless tanning, or slayscaping, waxing people, spa parties, skincare, hair salon, makeup, unique gifts, and gift cards. What am I talking about? You guessed it. I know you did. A moment's peace. We've been telling you about this. Stop being indecisive. Make it easy on yourself. Everybody loves spa gifts. The woman in your life It may even be for a business associate. I'm telling you, you're going to find everything. Make it easy on them. They're going to give it away. It's real simple. What you do, all you do is click on, get the gift cards. They're available 24/7. Go to amomentspeace.com, and you can get all of them. 615-224-0770. Get that? If you got questions, special requests, you can always stop by for personal service. Right there in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall at the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakers Bridge Avenue. amomentspeace.com.
USSTN.com, offering several payment options to make your foundation repairs more affordable. Choose one of the following. Get a 10% discount when you pay in full. Or fix it now, pay later with 18 months, no payment, no interest. Or choose the 36 months, no interest with low payment options for qualified homeowners. USSTN.com. Raining again today. They can help you reroute water away from basements, crawl spaces, your home with their interior drain systems and sump pumps with battery backups so you never miss a beat. When the ground swells from being oversaturated with tons of water, it creates additional pressure on your foundation, many times leading to cracks. So not only is waterproofing important right now, but so is the inspection of your foundation for any additional damage that water may have caused. USSTN.com. USS, dedicated to helping their customers get the repairs that they need now to protect their greatest investment for a lifetime. They're dependable. They're trustworthy. They are USS. Learn more, USSTN.com. That's USSTN.com. Welcome back into 3HL. Brent Doherty with you. Post-practice, Cody Barton, linebacker, Tennessee Titans, with us. Let's start with what happened after. Pretty cool moment there. The entire team doing the Ice Bucket Challenge for CJ. Tim Shaw was out here. Really, really cool.
Yeah, really cool. Like that everyone got involved too. I didn't do it though. I had my son with me, 7 months, so I just watched on the side.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah, he got splashed a little bit, started crying, so yeah, I had to get out of there.
I got you. All right, where are we grind-wise in camp? It's such a grind, NFL training camps.
Yeah, this week is, for us, is the biggest grind just because, we're 3 weeks into camp. having a Thursday game last week, and then our next practice or our next game is until next Sunday. And so this for us is the biggest week where it's pads the whole week, and just the temperature's risen. I think yesterday or 2 days ago it was like 105 at practice, something like that. And so right now is the dog days, the dog week at camp, and so. But it's been good. Great competition at camp. Everyone's hitting. People are getting chippy. It's back and forth, and so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked like you had a moment out there.
Can
you walk us through that one?
Brief. Nah, just get into it some lime. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
I got you. Cody Barton with us on 3HL. I was talking with Taylor Zarzour, and he pointed out that you had been on 4 different teams 4 consecutive years. So you actually were in the same city in the offseason that you were going to play for again. Was there a difference there? Is that cool?
It's weird to think about. I remember when I got here last year and I signed here last year, someone had said that, and I hadn't really thought about it because I'm just, on to the next and just playing. Yeah. I just like playing ball, and so, it was wild to think about 4 years in a row, 4 different teams. The Green Dot, all 4 different teams, and so there was some moving around a little bit, but just for me personally, it's just I never really thought of it that fashion just because I like playing ball, and so it's just on to the next thing. But it has been a journey. You know what I mean? I'm in year 8 now, and we all have our different trials and our different journeys along in this football life. And so, for me though, it's been, my journey is unique to itself, but it's been awesome. It's been fun.
It's fun watching you communicate out there because pre-snap, you're communicating with everybody. At what point in your football life did you become that guy, that communicator? Like, I want to make sure everybody's in the right place.
I feel like I've always been a communicator. I was a communicator in college too, but I remember just when I first got to the NFL, looking at the importance of it. I got to Seattle, the guys in front of me, Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, Michael Kendricks, and those guys were always communicating, always getting guys on the same page. And, they would tell me, when everyone's on the same page and you're alerting things, it makes the game slow down. And so that was the huge eye-opener to me. And that was, from seeing that firsthand my rookie year, I was like, okay, I'm always going to stick on that.
So when you watch film, do you know what everyone on the defense's responsibility is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to.
Pre-snap, do you know what everyone on the offense is doing too?
No, but you have a good idea, right? By formation, tell all this stuff, you have a good idea of what's going to come. But for sure on the defense, I take that as a responsibility of being, the middle linebacker, being the Green Dot. You got to know what everyone's doing. And so, if someone's messed up on a motion, or someone and all of a sudden the quarterback checks, you got to be able to get everyone on the same page.
We were talking the other day. Cody Barton with us on 3HL. We were talking the other day on the show about they keep bringing young guys in at inside linebacker. You're still out here. You're still fighting. You got to take pride in that, right?
Yeah,
it's a competitive situation.
It don't matter if you're a rookie or if you're in year 8 like I am. You got to compete no matter what. Every day, every opportunity you get, you got to be able to compete and treat each opportunity, each practice like, Moose. But you got to treat each opportunity like someone's coming for your job because in reality, that's what it is.
Yeah. Very competitive situation. All right, so this defense, Robert Saleh, Gus Bradley, how different is it from things that you've run in the past, from last year even?
Sorry, this big old wasp. Is it flying around still?
It's gone.
No, this defense is awesome. I mean, as far as linebacker play goes, you can just play fast, just fly around and hit. It's awesome. It's going to be a big year.
Yeah, so what changes, like from a coverage standpoint, your responsibilities as an inside linebacker?
You just got to have more vision on the quarterback. It lets you have vision on the ball. The quarterback's on the ball every time. So, you know what I mean? It lets you have vision on the ball and just be able to just break and go hit. Like I said, it's just, you can just play fast.
How different is this offense?
Offense is different. They have a lot of good looks. They mask a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts. And so it's, for us to have this in camp is awesome because we're going to see, obviously, everyone in the NFL moves around, but this offense does a good job at, doing the same thing out of many looks. And so for us, it's a good challenge to see, and it's just getting us better for once the season comes.
How different are these joint practices than today? Like, how different will Friday be when Seattle comes in here?
It'll be turned up quite a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, today was highly competitive.
Spirited.
It was spirited to say the least, whatever you want to call it. And, it'll be that much more on Friday.
Okay. Well, what are you looking forward to in terms of getting work from their offense?
Just get a different look. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's when you get in like I don't know what you call it, but when you're playing your own team every day in and day out.
Sam Darnold gives you a different.
You know what I mean? It's just a different look. You know what I mean? It makes you think differently, and just it's a good challenge as a whole, as not just defense, just as a team. And it's nice too to go against a different opponent, be able to hit them different. You know what I mean? Like there's times where you got to take care. You might have a good shot on somebody, but either they're facing you and it's just a little tap. But when it comes to another team, you can get a little bit more. You know what I mean?
More.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun on Friday.
So what do you do outside of football? Like once training camp begins, it's a grind. We talked about that. What do you do outside of this to kind of get your mind refreshed and things?
Usually like to get out. Me and my wife are outdoor people, and so we like to fish, go hike, and do all that stuff. But now it's this year we have a 7th baby now.
Yeah.
And so now
That
I look
changes
forward
everything.
to getting home and just hanging out with my son and my wife. And
Yeah.
so, you know,
guys
having a son's made a little bit of softy out of me, but
Yeah.
it's the best thing ever.
You guys enjoying Nashville?
Yeah, it's awesome. We love it here.
Good.
The only thing I don't love is the humidity.
Oh, man.
I'm used to it. Kind
Yesterday
of.
was great.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Today,
kind
not
of.
so much.
But coming from Utah,
Yeah,
where it's
no
dry there,
humidity,
yeah,
yeah.
no. Here's the humidity's tough.
I love it. Cody Barton, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. 3HL,
you.
more next.
All right, summer is wrapping up here. Season's almost here, but maybe you were on that beach trip this summer and you dreaded put it on a bikini, avoiding pictures because you don't feel like you look your best. Well, I found something that helps out with that. Went to Contours LLC in Franklin at the suggestion of friends, and this is what they do. They use a red light technology to get rid of body fat, and the results have been awesome. Treatment was relaxing, completely pain-free, non-invasive. Also had the treatment done on my face to encourage collagen, and I feel like it's making me look younger. And you can do the same. Best of all, though, I lost almost 4 inches across my belly and thighs on the first visit. So if you want to feel more confident about your appearance, if you want no surgery, no downtime, now's the perfect time to give Contours LLC a try. And the best part, if you don't lose at least 2 inches in your first visit, it is free. First visit, if you tell them Dawn sent you, get the Dawn deal. It is just $99. Call Contours LLC today, 615-236-9960. Dawn deal, $99. You want to bring your spouse, they'll give you a Dawn deal for both of you guys together. 615-236-9960 or visit ContoursLLC.com. That's Contours LLC. After all, what do you have to lose but inches?
Good afternoon. It is 5:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. The Tennessee Titans were back on the practice field today. Quarterback Mitch Trubisky was back out there after he left early on Monday with a bicep injury. Head coach Robert Saleh said after practice today that rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate was not out there today due to some lower body stiffness, and rookie edge rusher Keldrick Falk left practice with a shoulder injury early. The Titans made a move last night, signing veteran running back to Ernest Johnson. They released running back Dominic Richardson. NFL news today, Texans second-year wide receiver Jaden Hickens suffered a torn ACL in joint practice today against the Raiders. The Giants traded guard Daniel Fillell to the Jags for a 2027 sixth-round pick, and the Seattle Seahawks are signing veteran cornerback Trayvon Diggs. They will head to Nashville for joint practice and a preseason game with the Titans this weekend. For Ferrari Foundation Repair, whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Bulls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
I like the energy, Slay.
In the yes time.
Titans had a practice session today, open to the fans. They will be back out on the field on Friday with the joint practice session with the Seattle Seahawks, the world champs. Coming in here on Friday. That one's going to be an intense one.
World champs built like world champs.
You better match hands.
So, a lot of stuff.
But not too much.
Yeah, Saleh said we're not into melees, but don't mind a little pushing and shoving.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Don Davenport is here, y'all.
Hey.
What up, baby?
Happy Wednesday.
Let go.
New generation.
Executive producer of 3HL is F Dog.
What up?
Rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate held out of practice today with stiffness. This is different than when he left early with the little tap from Kevin Winston Jr. By the way, that dude.
Kevin Winston Jr.?
Yeah. We talk about sometimes when you go to practice and maybe you haven't seen him, and then you just go look and you haven't looked at your roster or whatever, you know that dude's a player. The athleticism on that guy, he looks like a gazelle running. And he baits people into throws. He had another one today where it looked like Cam Ward had a long touchdown pass. He fit the ball over Alontae Taylor. Like when he threw it, I was like, uh-oh. And it went over Alontae Taylor's hands. Kevin Winston closed like 10 yards and batted it away.
Mm-hmm. Ella Guyomanner talked about him today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like a running joke in the receiver room that like I'm always glazing Kevin. Because I just, like, genuinely, to me, like, that's something that I have a lot of respect for. Not necessarily, like, the hits where, we're getting hurt, but the mentality that's an after effect over an effect of, because, he's not doing it on purpose. He's not trying to hurt us, but he practices so hard every day. And that's something that I have a whole bunch of respect for. I think, like, that's what brings you, or that's the habits and the process you have to become a great player, and it makes all of us better. It makes Cam better because he's got to understand, Kevin feels like he's not going to get there, but he's going to get there, and so he has to layer the ball right. He has to, control him with his eyes more, and so him playing like that every day, I don't want to ask anything less of him. Like, I want him to do that every day.
Mm-hmm. Good work on the dump button there.
Oh, I was so focused on John Franklin Myers, I didn't think the Canadian could do it.
Dang. He straight dropped the F-bomb on that one.
That was real.
It was real.
It was very, yes, and very honest.
And, listen, if we were in a conversation setting outside of radio, I wouldn't have even noticed that, honestly, because it went with his tone and what he was saying and everything. But, yeah.
And he was talking about the intensity of.
Yeah. Yeah. So, again, I have to make this speech sometimes. We have a dump button, so we can hit it when a curse word flies. And that only affects the on-air radio in your car on your radio. So like app, online,
You hear everything.
chat, you're going to hear it all. So anyway.
So that right there.
Yeah, you missed one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sly.
No, that's just cool. It's this is what I was saying yesterday. Like him tapping people. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say Wan'Dale Robinson got hit, and it was one of them hits. Like, hey man, hold up. But everybody was like, oh, it's just Kevin Winston. You know what I'm saying? People get used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the physicality. That's what I'm saying. The turnover, the new era, what they're trying to get back, and branding and all of this. Like this is what they're trying to get to. Eligaya Manor is
and
one of those
aggressive.
guys. Yeah, fast, violent, aggressive, all that.
Yep.
Like this is Eligaya Manor
Maybe
is one of those
Flott
guys
needs
too.
to go hang out with him.
I think it's gonna be tough because he's so frail. But
Flott
you
was
can
a
get
little-
that mentality though.
Flott was a little better today. I'm glad y'all brought him up. And they
Good.
were trying to press man him.
Okay.
And he did a little better job today. But no, Kevin Winston Jr. is kind of he's got a chance to be, I mean, I started to use the word unicorn. We're a long way from that. But, you know, safeties a lot of times are thumpers or they're center fielders.
Yeah.
Like Blaine was both. Kevin Winston's both.
Mm-hmm.
He'll thump you, but he's also a center fielder that can cover a lot of ground quickly and can bait people into throws. Like,
Does Blaine like him? I can't remember.
oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he does.
He likes him, yeah.
But it's funny with Kevin Winston Jr. because none of us have really seen him where he's like injury free like he is now.
Yeah.
Because he played last year, but he didn't play the whole year, you know, and he was coming back from injury and all that stuff. But now he's playing free.
Yeah.
And now you see, like when you go to practice, you see, okay, that guy's a first round talent. There is no question about it. Now, will he be that kind of player? He hadn't done it on the field necessarily.
That's what I was trying to explain to
Little
the
bit.
caller yesterday though. Like
I was gonna say, a
little bit.
It just makes that guy who called in yesterday complaining about it. Like, yeah, I get like maybe like Xavier Watts better, but like you still got a dog.
yeah. I don't see much
If it-
moving up for this.
My guess is it transfers.
To this
but-
season.
But we hadn't seen it. Raiders and Texans had a joint practice session yesterday. Rookie Las Vegas quarterback Fernando Mendoza getting a lot of work with the ones. It was his first session with the starters since he's been with the Raiders. He said this after practice.
What do you think about the work you're able to put in today just as a team?
I think it's great. I mean, especially we go against our defense, which is fantastic, and it's a top defense every single day, and then now be able to go against the Texans defense, which is also a top defense in the league, go against them, be able to get some reps with the ones against the superstars on their defense, and then obviously their twos are fantastic as well. We got so much work, whether it was move the ball, first down, third down, red zone, 2 minute. There were so many situations, and I believe overall it was a positive day. There were plays that I loved and plays that I wish I had back, but in reality, that's a lie. I wish I didn't have them back because it's a growing experience, and it's practice. It's practice, and this is what I love, and it's just a beautiful day to play football here, and I'm so happy I have so many things to learn from today.
I love that guy.
How could you not?
Here's the deal, too. That's not fake.
No.
Like that is him, and he was 100% smiling the whole time he was saying all that. He did throw a pick, didn't he? I think maybe two.
Came back to earth.
That is a tough defense to go up against.
Yeah.
Especially it being your first time with the ones against another defense.
Third downs.
I mean, he's just so joyful.
Like that's
Like, he just spreads
happy.
joy.
Yeah, he's happy, joy.
Don't you?
Happy joy.
I mean, you want to see him when adversity strikes, right?
Yeah,
Once he's the starter.
I think he'll be the same dude.
I mean, he is. That's him. But I don't know. He's so funny.
He was there. He
Y'all
was in it.
remember I worked that Cal game when he was still at Cal, and I came back and I was like, y'all,
Yeah, you did.
This guy.
And I was like, who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's funny, too. When he transferred, there were teams that turned him down,
Mm-hmm.
and he ended up at Indiana.
I mean, Cal was like his only option, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up right into a hazard.
His
too.
and
Yeah.
his,
Yeah.
just going back and forth from
And a
his
natural
personality and Cam's personality when
Oh,
in his
yeah,
media thing is
they're
so
completely
funny.
different.
Very
It's
different.
like Cam is like, I'm gonna tell you if it's bad, and you're gonna hear every like the honest truth about it.
We ask. Yeah.
Fernando is, it's a learning opportunity. Always have to get better, like positive optimism. And then there's Cam like, yeah, no, we suck. Like we got to get better.
He's like, our defense is so good. I mean, but the Texans, their defense is really good too.
Everybody's great.
Everybody's great.
So happy. What did he say? The weather is nice. Like, it's a beautiful
It's just
day.
a beautiful day.
I love this sport. Oh, man. Misty and Bon Aqua. Misty, what you got going today?
What's up, guys?
What's
Hi.
up, Misty?
Yes, I was just calling, which, Steph said y'all have already talked about it, but did y'all see where the two high school teams are playing, and this teenage beanpole comes out and puts that boy on his gluteus maximus?
Yep. And then got assault
And then
charges for it.
And then the coaches were complaining about it, and the refs blew a flag at them.
Mister, how did I know you called in with this one?
And then, my thing is do you think, because I see more and more of this in sports, where, like, we have, every game that we have at least 3 SOR officers or officers there. Because the more and more you see teams fighting, you've got parents running out on the court, you've got them running out on the fields. Do you think that schools need to have more security?
Absolutely.
I think people need to start acting right again.
That's the other part. I don't know if that's going to happen, though.
They need their gluteus maximus whooped.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not. I'm probably going to piss some people off. But kids these days, if they grew up back when I grew up, because I just turned 50, I'm going ahead and tell you right now, kids would be a lot better these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go pick your own switch from the backyard.
And if you didn't get the right one, you better come back the second time with that right one, because it wasn't going to be good.
Also, happy birthday. That's a big one.
Yes. But yeah, I was just wondering about that, because, I mean, it's just, I keep seeing these videos and news that, it's going to be to where kids are not even going to be able to play sports anymore, or people are not going to be able to attend.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy.
I said it's getting wilder. The younger they are, the crazier it gets.
Why can't we just act normal?
Everybody
Why
living
can't
the
we
dream.
just act right?
It's social media, man.
My kids knew that if they showed their butts on the court, I was coming across the floor. I didn't care. And they were behind going to sit on that bench guarding that Gatorade or stirring it.
Well, I mean, that's a big part of it, too.
My
Is
mama come out there, too.
poor,
And my
poor
kids-
parenting
My
nowadays.
kids learn real quick. My kids learn real quick. You got a disagreement with the call, suck it up, buttercup, and just go on, because it ain't going to change nothing.
Yeah.
Also, Misty, where were you last Thursday and Friday when Ross produced our show?
Oh, yeah.
I was, well, let me tell you, it's not me.
Not in the right place?
Yeah, it was not the right place. It's been with my brother when he had his accident, trying to get him moved, and it's just, so it's been very busy between work, basketball season's coming up.
Yeah.
Slay knows.
Getting close, Misty.
Oh, I know. Our season's going to start in November at our high school, and then we're putting play days together where we have 3rd and 4th grade, 5th and 6th grade teams that come. It's just like kind of like a little travel team. They come and do play days. Y'all need to come. It's hilarious watching some of these kids. And let me tell you, some of these little kids, I've seen some of these kids like, oh my God, they could beat a high schooler if they were a little taller.
If they're a little taller. All right. Well, hey, good luck with your situation. Prayers up, okay?
All right, have a great day, guys.
All right.
You too, Misty.
Misty and
See you,
Bon Aqua.
Misty.
So, Ann Hirsch in the chat. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Ann is driving from the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, to Nashville. Okay? So she asked while Todd Furman was on it, and we forgot to ask him, so I texted him. What's the over-under on how many bathroom breaks my kids need while driving from northern Michigan to Nashville?
I said we need ages.
She said 9 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
So Todd's response was, I'm going to go every 1.5 hours. However, if you drive at night while they're asleep, you can shave a stop off. My dad proved it. He said, Upper Peninsula to Nashville, we're going 6.5 stops with the overjuiced.
That's so good with the over
Todd,
juiced.
he's on it.
You agree with that?
I was going to say 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, you juiced the over. There you go.
I'm in there.
You're in there.
Yeah, Slay Casino. You can get those.
By the way, for those that don't
You and
know,
Galano.
Todd Furman used to set the lines at Caesars.
Yes, he did.
At what age? 20.
Ooh,
It was fresh.
It was like 25.
22.
Oh, okay. It was earlier.
early,
Yeah. How about that?
Todd Father, man. All right, when we come back,
Wicked smart.
the Philadelphia Eagles had a joint practice session with the New England Patriots in Foxborough. A.J. Brown met his own team, old team, and his own team. How did that go? We'll tell you. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
When it is time to replace your windows and your doors, there is only one company that you need to call here in Middle Tennessee, and that would be Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, because they're the best. I chose Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. I've loved the experience. They've done 2 of my houses, windows and doors, and you might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows are from Pella. Even more affordable when you tell them to give you the Dawn deal. For the month of August, buy 3, get 1 free on windows. And then on top of it, no payments, no interest for a full year, 12 months. Affordable and also the best quality out there. Pella was voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville. That's based on the sitting survey of leading window brands among homeowners. And they have the staff in place to take care of you. They have the lifetime warranties on windows and doors, and of course, an extra labor warranty as well. Everything made right here in the U.S. Schedule your free consultation. Check out Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville's special offer, the Dawn deal, and you can do it all online. They'll come to you. PellaNashville.com.
Go to Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle, whether you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, new or pre-owned. These guys have you covered. You can see the entire inventory online. GuptonMotors.com, new and pre-owned. Tremendous selection of pre-owned vehicles. And you can find them right there online, GuptonMotors.com. All the dealership information, address, phone number. Address is 3224 Tom Austin Highway, just up from the former location. The all-new, brand-new, bigger and better Gupton Motors location is now open. Again, 3224 Tom Austin Highway. Again, you can find it online, GuptonMotors.com. All the deals they have going on in the month of August, right there as well. Some of them include Ram continuing up to 15% off MSRP and on select inventory. Jeep continuing up to 15% off MSRP on 2026 Wrangler 4-doors. Dodge continuing up to $5,500 power dollar retail cash on 2026 Charger Ice. And Chrysler continuing $2,000 retail cash enhancement on 2026 Pacifica and $1,000 retail bonus cash on 2027 Pacifica Limited Pinnacle. Again, you can check that out, GuptonMotors.com, and get all of the information there. Just go up there, see Daniel Gupton and his crew. Let them know what you're looking for. They will point you in the right direction. Take your test drive. Go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it will be that easy. Experience the difference at Gupton Motors in Springfield. For the best buying experience, you got to go to GuptonMotors.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Titans with a practice session today. And John Franklin Myers met with the media. It was good to see him back out there today. He talked about, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm thinking ahead. I have a giveaway at the end of this.
Dead giveaway.
Yes, dead giveaway. 2 single-day passes to Bourbon and Beyond and 2 tickets to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. It'll be at the end of this segment.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Bourbon Beyond. Y'all need to look at that little
festival
guest list. Yeah, that's something. John Franklin Myers talking after practice on trying to outplay the Seahawks in joint practice session.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, you know, we understand that there's good players in the league. And in Seattle, I play with Leo, and so extremely familiar. I mean, and I love Leo. He's one of my favorite D tackles, and so learned a lot from him. But you know, our battle is with each other, and you know, it's with ourselves. It's making sure that what we do looks a certain type of way. We have a standard, and it has to be physical. It has to be violent. We have to play with, you know, the most effort in the NFL, and that's our standard. And every other team may not have those same standards, and so that's why you can't compare us to anybody else, because we, you know, our stuff is just we want it to look a certain way.
Nothing wrong with that.
I like him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
a lot.
It's interesting. The Seahawks during Hard Knocks, like their word is violence, which I imagine a lot of teams are, but I just that reminded me, obviously.
Yeah.
So this should be a very fun and violent practice on Friday.
That's what I'm thinking.
Imposing of the wheels.
That's what I'm thinking. John Franklin Myers talking about the defensive line staff. You love White Cotton and how they coach them in practice.
Yeah, I mean, crazy part about Tanzel is, as I played with Tanzel got me ready for the games. I talked pass rush with him. I went through drills. I watched film with him every single day. And so he was like the guy that I bounced how my rush look? What could I do better? And so ironically, 3 years later, he's my coach. And so now you kind of see the carryover, and it's just like nothing ended. It's showing up, it's learning. He sit next to me. I'm like, hey, man, what did I do? What can I be better at? And White Cotton, man, he's evolved so much. He does such a good job. Again, X and O's is one thing, but now you see the drills. I mean, the correlation. We're doing reach trace drills. We're doing swipe to counter drills. We're doing, you know, we're learning pass rush moves. And so, man, he's teaching us, you know, what wins in the NFL, because we all want to work all these cute moves, and all the time cute looks good and cute doesn't win. And so you understand that physicality wins, you understand effort wins, and then from there, man, it's just about going out there and doing your 111th. And I could appreciate what he does for us, because you see the drills, you turn the tape on, and you see the resemblance, and that's all you can ask for.
Do you know what I thought of when I heard him say that? Like the drills are basically real life into situations that you would face in a football game that they're doing. I feel like that was missing from O-line Jesus and the offensive line last year.
Yeah.
Like it was just go be strong, push Bertha, whatever. But it wasn't as specific to certain situations you would have to face during the game, or how a guy would come at you. You know what I mean?
And the reaction that you're going to get from that opponent. Yeah, no question. Yeah, it's totally different going against bodies.
It was just interesting. That is what I thought of when he said that. And I know that's defensive line, but it reminded me of offensive line and how different it is now.
I'm with you on it.
Yeah.
When it's boring, it's working.
Yes.
Continue to drill it over and over and over. It may seem boring. Trust me.
When it's boring, it's working.
You'll need that to lean back on. Believe it.
That's a Slayism.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
I like our Slayisms.
One storyline for sure that we've all been into over the last week since that preseason game is Fernando Carmona. And there have been great reps that we have seen. There have also been, he is a rookie. There have also been some things where he needs to learn and can learn, and technique and footwork and things like that. But definitely one of the talks of training camp, John Franklin Myers, who goes up against him on what he has seen from Fernando Carmona.
I mean, I was talking to somebody today. I mean, you know, you talk about a rookie stepping in and just owning a position. I mean, a guy that just shows up and works. And, you know, the problem with rookies is, you know, it takes a second for you to feel like you belong or feel like you're welcome. And, I mean, that's a guy that put the work in. He knew he put the work in and shows up to work like he did. And so you could appreciate it as a rookie. Shows up. He wants to battle. He wants to go against me. He wants to go against Jeff. He wants to go against the best guys, and he wants to get better. He wants to pull you to the side, ask you the questions, maybe even take some extra reps if you're willing and able, depending on the day. And so, again, you can only appreciate it. You can only value that because as a young guy, those are the things that matter. And, you know, he's getting to go against, you know, two of the better guys in the NFL in the interior, in my opinion.
Was asked you that kind of stood out of the way he processes the game?
I think with him, I mean, he's trying to figure out what is his best set. And so based on width, based on alignment, maybe based on which foot, whatever his thing is, he's like, man, what is the best set for these type of things? And so, again, I mean, as a O-lineman, you know, you can understand the run stuff is going to be the run stuff. You got to be physical. The pass rush stuff is where young guys and old guys separate themselves in the NFL. And so once you understand that you're able to pass block, run block kind of, it's one and the same. You know, you understand that you got to be physical to run block, pass block. He asked all the questions in the world, and he's getting so much better. He's getting valuable reps.
Yeah. Jeff in the middle of that said, doesn't he sound like a coach?
Mm-hmm.
Able to groom that, man.
He sounds like a vet, that's for sure, and a really smart guy.
Groom that. Good job. You got to take these guys under your wing. Like, that's all this is dating back to, man, iron sharpening iron. And sometimes you got to push it a little further than they want to be pushed, like Latham and the Big Jeff's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing right here with JFM and Carmona getting a chance to understand that, man, you got an opportunity. Take advantage of it, man. We always talk about resources. If you got resources, why wouldn't you call on them? You got it right there in front of you.
Resource.
That's like
to go against.
You got to love that, man.
Be coachable, not defensive. Yep. And clearly he is. Speaking of Carmona, let's hear from him. Fernando Carmona talking about competing against Big Jeff.
Yeah, it's been awesome, man. You know, coming into this league, being a rookie, like, you want to go up against the best. And knowing that I'm going up against Jeff here, I know when it comes Sunday time, you know, it's going to be that much easier. And so it's a true blessing to have him on our team. And then, you know, him to go up against me every day in practice, it's a true blessing.
I saw him walking off the field with you after Monday. Was there just kind of recap of practice, some pointers and things like that?
Yeah, just some things that he's seen with me and just, you know, just helping me out. Obviously, being a rookie, there's, you know, a lot of things I need to grow on, and he sees a lot of those flaws in me, and it's just awesome having that veteran leader being able to tell you, you know, what he sees and how it can improve my game.
And a rookie who takes it.
Yes.
And asks for it.
Yep.
That's also
huge.
Receptive.
Huge.
Don't come in here thinking you know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll show you. You want to keep on going through this blender, you want to get better.
Number 8.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's where the transition maybe takes a while if somebody comes in with that attitude, because you got to break that.
Yep.
You got to become coachable, which it sounds like he is. Well, the first the first series, the 95-yard drive, and Carmona gets to start at right guard. We didn't know until Savage told us that day. And so all eyes on him. First play was 12 yards, Pollard right behind him, where he and J.C. Latham just totally maul people. Then they have the second pass play, I think, and San Francisco runs a game where the defensive end goes inside, the defensive tackle goes outside, and they pushed it off and communicated beautifully. He talked today about communication with J.C. Latham.
It's been awesome, man. You know, being the rookie, he's been, you know, that veteran presence for me there, and it's awesome playing with him. I feel like I don't have to do much when I'm working in combo blocks just because he does most of the work, but it's awesome having him next to me. And, you know, his mindset day in and day out, he's an alpha, and he's trying to get after it, so it's a lot of fun playing next to him.
Bet it is, bro.
Give props.
Gotta love it.
How does he think he's doing so far?
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. There's still a lot of things I need to work on. I mean, it's awesome that they're giving me praise, but I know, and I mean, I'm hearing it in the film room. There's a lot of things I need to work on, and I'm going to continue to improve and grow.
Improve and grow, man. Do not get
I'm hearing it in the film room.
Yeah. Point it out. Just because you started don't mean nothing. There's plenty of stuff to look at and get better from.
You want 2 more from him?
Why not?
Yeah.
Carmona talking about what will help him stand out when he's trying to win that starting right guard job.
You know, I just always contribute it to me working hard, and that's just kind of been my mindset going into college. You know, when I got to San Jose State, I'd only played 1 year of football, and I just put my head down and I just worked hard, and that's all I really know how to do, and I know that'll just carry me a long way.
1 year of football when he got to college.
Yeah. In the league now.
Isn't that crazy?
Now a possible starter as a rookie.
As a rookie. 5 years later.
No, he did end up at Arkansas.
He did.
Yeah.
Carmona talked about facing the Seahawks in the joint practice session on Friday.
I'm excited, man. You know, I love going up against my teammates. I love, obviously, going up against JFM, Jeff, and all those guys. I get great work, but you know, it's nice to hit some other people and, you know, put the power onto them.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. I can get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Put the power onto him. It's like Barton saying, we just stud and practice against each other, but you can give him a little extra more when it's a joint practice.
You better believe it. Set the tone.
Barton, by the way, all ball. I told y'all, he is all ball, man.
All ball. At least he talked about his baby just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go to Robert Saleh, the head coach, met with the media after practice. Ant Hill, I failed to mention, had a big practice session today.
Yeah.
Couple of big hits and then a forced fumble also. So 53 out there making some plays. Saleh talked about him.
Yeah, every day is going to be a new experience for him, you know, and all the rookies really. But he's starting to grasp the middle linebacker position. We ask a lot of that group, but he's doing a good job handling it.
Robert Saleh talking about what he wants to see from his team against Seattle.
You know what? The message last time was just to try to establish the identity of violence. And I know that it may not seem like it from the sideline until you get to the tape, but I do feel like both offensive and defensive lines really handled the line of scrimmage all week last week, especially in the run game. And the expectation is that we continue to try to establish our identity and who we're going to be.
Especially in the run game. I can agree with that.
That's all we ask.
Cut nines, F. Saleh talking about fights in joint practice and playing violent.
I know we glorify, if they're pushing and shoving like that, the Cowboy Saints one, that's what we don't want. You know, those melees where there's just people on the ground and all that stuff. But if guys are, you know, they're jawing at each other and pushing and shoving, like that's not a big deal to me. That's going to happen. You know, they're competing their tails off. It's hot. They're straining. But you start throwing punches, you start throwing people to the ground. That's where it gets a little out of, you're getting carried away. But what happened last week in San Francisco to me was nothing.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, so, I mean, fair to say that as long as you take it to the brink, you give you guys the green light to do that?
Yeah, we're always going to push the envelope with regards to towing the line of violence. That doesn't mean you go out there and play cheap. It doesn't mean that you're creating personal, or you're getting personal fouls called on you. Ideally, you're agitating and getting personal fouls called in your favor, but we want our guys going from the snap to the echo of the whistle, period. And if that pisses somebody off, it pisses somebody off.
We're just going to play hard as hell.
Hell yes, Coach.
That might have been my favorite cut from him that we've played since he's been here.
Ever. Will you play it again just to end? We're going to play. I need you to cut that, and I need you to make it a drop.
We want our guys going from the snap to the echo of the whistle, period. And if that pisses somebody off, it pisses somebody off.
You wonder about what kind of mindset there's
That's what
going
I'm
on
talking
over there?
about.
Nope.
Right there.
Week one. Don't mean nothing.
That's what I like.
Don't mean much.
No, it doesn't mean this team's going to be any good, but
I know one thing.
freaking like it.
They're going to want that week one. I know that.
So he was talking about the Saints Cowboys. They had 3 big melees, and then they got to
I'm watching the video now.
like one of the coaches said, I feel like I'm a coach at Fight Club.
Yeah, that was silly.
And they talked about stopping practice, like being done. But one of the things, and he was talking about bringing somebody to the ground. There was a Saints wide receiver, Brock Rechsteiner, who I'll tell you about in a second. He grabbed a Cowboys player, a defensive back. His helmet came off. He back suplexed him, wrestling move, to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you cannot have. Then they had another fight where guys' helmet's off, and he's still trying to swing. Your helmet comes off, back the hell up. Like what Louis Riddick was talking today, like, what the hell are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
It's not the first time Rex Steiner's been in the news for the Saints. Didn't he get suspended for several games for PEDs?
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that came out last week.
His dad is Hall of Fame wrestler Scott Steiner.
Oh, well, no kidding.
Zeph sent us a video. You need to.
I just watched it.
Straight
Holy,
up back suplex.
I mean, that's just insanity. That kind of thing can't happen.
All right. Robert Saleh talked about, we'll do this when we come back. He talked about all of the things with the secondary and where to improve. We'll do that when we come back. We've got the bingo card. But first, Don Davenport.
A giveaway. Hey, also, I know we talked about the winners at practice today, not to end on a negative note or anything, but I would also like a loser.
But here
from
comes a negative
practice
note.
today.
A
But
loser. Okay.
the losers from practice today. Okay.
I'll think of one.
Zeph knows. Zeph's all about talking about the losers.
I've been talking about all winners today. I gave flowers to Will Levis.
Yeah, you did. That was weird. Okay, another chance for you to win tickets from Babs Prize Closet. Caller number 5 wins 2 single-day passes to Bourbon and Beyond, plus 2 tickets to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. 615-737-1045. Caller number 5 right now. Good luck to you.
I got to tell you about my good buddies over at Mid-10 Ford right here in Middle Tennessee. For more than 56 years, one thing is obvious. I mean that when you walk in the door, you know they're not just selling vehicles. Got to tell you about the family dynamic first, and you will understand. There's 4 generations of family working there today, and they treat customers like family, too. That's why so many of the customers have been coming back generation after generation. Now, what you really got to understand is when you walk in, it's a low-pressure approach. There's no gimmicks, no pushy sale tactics. Just walking up, letting you know that they're here to serve you. And speaking of service, you need it, they got it. One-stop shop. Sales, service, financing, and even a body shop. They even make it simple with a mobile pickup and delivery for service and oil changes. All you got to do is slide by 1319 Foster Avenue, 615-259-2050. Give them a call. Let them know Big Slay told you. Matter of fact, tell Trey and Matt I said what's up. Mid10fordtrucks.com.
Circasports.com. Circa Sports, we've done shows from the Vegas resort. They now have a location in Franklin, Kentucky, real close to all of us, just across the border. So head on up 65, short drive, located in Franklin, Kentucky, and you've got Circa Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs right there. Take the first exit once into Kentucky. That's Franklin, Kentucky, easy to get to. 2-story sports betting experiences. They have stadium seating with huge screens showing many events. A really fun way to do it. If you want to do that, of course, do it responsibly. But they do have a hotel attached, which is a Spring Hill Suites by Marriott, so you can make a weekend out of it. Their permanent retail sportsbook at the Mint at Kentucky Downs in Franklin features an immersive 2-story sports betting experience designed for comfort, convenience, and live excitement. From a spacious 4,750 square foot front of house betting floor to high definition screens spanning more than 1,700 square feet. And a dedicated VSiN live broadcast studio, which is really cool. We've done our shows there. Every detail is crafted for the ultimate sports fan. 5 standard windows, kiosks available, racing terminals. They do have horse racing coming up at the end of the month. Betting, sheet rack, all of that at Circa Sports in Franklin, Kentucky. Circa Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs, circasports.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Who was the winner, Zeph? Do you know?
It was Tara.
Atta girl, Tara.
Go,
Way to
Tara.
Coming up next, Nashville and the Red Bull NY. Nashville SC and NY Red Bull.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I just thought y'all knew soccer was coming up. Nashville SC at Red Bull New York. Nashville, best team in the MLS. And they have a chance to have the best record ever.
They got a 5-game lead, I think.
Most amount of points ever.
Nice.
Kick at 6:30. Coverage begins at 6. Have a broadcast, Will Bowling.
Have a broadcast, Will Lee.
Going to get solid talking about the
Don't
secondary.
screw it up.
Going to get solid talking about the secondary, but first of the 3HL bingo card. They're going to have to name their garage after you.
Hey, that was me.
Zeph Dog talking about Two Rivers Ford and Babsy.
My truck.
I like being high.
That was me.
Babsy. Babsy's been on fire all week.
Context. Context is everything.
If I can get a pro, I'm going to get one.
What a pro wants. What a pro needs.
No, that was you.
No, that was you.
If I can go out and get a pro, I'm going to go get one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
Even though it's crazy.
It's done.
But if I'm a coach,
I'm not turning a pro down. Not when I can get one.
For context, what we were talking about are all these NFL guys that played in a preseason game that now have their 5th year of college eligibility and are going back to play.
Well, and the LSU guy had 2 sacks in the preseason game for the Buccaneers.
Like he literally played and signed a 3-year contract.
Quick reminder to free Arian Carter because
I'm with you, Zeph.
This is just
ridiculous.
Unjustified.
I'll just go play Aaron.
As Josh Heupel called it, it's bullshit.
Yeah, ready for
he did. Holy moly, I'm old.
Yeah, that was me. That was me realizing that I covered Drew Lock 7 years ago. He's been in the pros for 7 years.
This is year 7 for him. No, they put me on the Patriot games instead.
Little top father.
Happy, joy. That was very young.
Shout out to Brandon Stibben.
Shout out to Fernando Mendoza.
Yes.
Play through the whistle. They might be pissed, but if they're pissed, they're pissed.
That is Robert Saleh.
And that is a new cut for us.
Speaking of Robert Saleh, did you pull it already?
Not yet.
Okay, good. Well, not
Come
good,
on,
but okay.
Zeph.
What are you doing, Zeph?
By the way, Zeph put out another video where Slay went nuts and did the Ice Bucket Challenge impromptu-wise in the studio by dumping water on
There
his
was
head.
no ice, there was no bucket, but there was water.
In a
There's a
radio
lot of
studio.
it.
It's cold, too.
So follow us on Instagram. You can see that and other things at 3HL. Robert Saleh talking about something that has concerned a lot of people, the secondary and where they can improve.
We've got to get from a secondary standpoint, everything's just got to get tighter. You know, a lot of the issues last week were in one-on-one situations, and that's what we're trying to evaluate. Sure, we can play zone and we can keep underneath help and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, to win in this league, and we had a good talk about it today, you've got to win in man coverage. You've got to win at the line of scrimmage and one-on-one. So it's all one-on-one, 3rd and 4, got to have it. And that's the mentality that you've got to have at all times. And so for us, it's about getting tighter in our coverage, cleaning up our press techniques, cleaning up our off techniques, and understanding what each technique is being asked out of the guys.
Some place for Flott, at least, where he was close and didn't.
Yeah, but
is that a different kind of problem than a better problem?
No, it's for him and really for. In the game last week, just speaking for Flott, everything started at the line of scrimmage when you really go back and look at it. And I know there was a couple plays where there was off coverage and there's awareness, you're not game planning, but when you're at the line of scrimmage, a lot of the issues that happen downfield actually end or start at the line, and that's where he's got to improve.
You want people generally, like, what's the general rule about?
When you're up there and press, so that's part of the game, right? Like, if you're saying in a perfect world you want to end a guy at the line of scrimmage, that rarely ever happens. So you're trying to create disruption at the line of scrimmage to mess with the timing of the quarterback just enough to give your D-line a chance to get home. But at the same time, you're trying to be disciplined to make sure that you're not giving up a goal ball. So there's a lot being asked out of the corner at the line of scrimmage, but the last thing you want to do is give free access release where you're in chase mode, which is what ended up happening to him on the one rep on the goal ball to Stribling.
Yeah, let's not give up.
That was really
balls.
insightful.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah.
Good job, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, y'all wanted losers today because we spent a lot of time telling you
Yes.
who we thought did well.
Loser at practice, Zeph.
Honestly, I don't think Gunnar Helm had a great day. Had a couple miscommunications with Cam Ward. One where Cam literally hit him in the back, like square in the back, when he was blocking downfield instead of turning around to catch a ball.
Oops.
I also saw him blow a couple blocks as well. So, I'm going to go Gunnar.
To be fair, he did catch a nice ball on a corner route, though.
He did.
I'm going to go Dan Moore Jr.
Oh, yeah, Dan had a bad day.
15 was running right by him and through him and all the things. And then 15 left with the shoulder. But the head coach said he thinks it's a stinger, so hopefully that's true. Well, that
Come
was
on,
fun.
Dan.
That was fun.
That was fun.
This was the time.
Back at it tomorrow, Big Savager, Ramon Foster at 3:20. At 4:20, Greg Cosell. So we'll go through some of that, what we all saw from that preseason game and get his educated view. That's coming up tomorrow, man. We're rolling through the week. We appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly at all. Hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face. We got you 3 to 6 every Monday through Friday. Have a great night. Good night. God bless. Or bless.
Or bless. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you're getting a shout out to Vita Vea signing a 1-year extension with the Buccaneers. $30 million.
Never